my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What up, man?
No I don't take sh**. I got
I'm here for a reason, to deliver a message, and I'm gonna articulate it the best way I can to you. But I am gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I am not sparing. I can't help how people feel in life, right? Anybody?
Oh Lord.
Here you go. Don't worry. I don't.
Say that.
No, because I'm the hostess with the mostest. Like, come on now. We gotta put some butter on it. He's not stubborn. He knows that you got to go with the flow and be like water. That's not stubborn. He has no containment. He is the containment.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, I'm gonna say what up, though, to the chat. What up, though, me? I'm the one in the building. But what up, though, man? Hey, I've been gone for a minute. I don't know if anybody noticed, but yeah, I've been gone for a minute. But if you haven't noticed, yeah, I did my spirit walk, talk to the ancestors. Getting ready for the harvest, right? Clarity, it's a way of life for me, is a ritual, I've been doing since. I did it when I was younger. Then when I moved to Detroit for years, I didn't. But when I started finding myself, I went back to the root. So I went back to my old ways, and it's something I've been doing for the last 14 years. Yeah, something I've been doing the last 14 years, and it helped me grow into what I am today. So that's just a part of my life now. So every year I go, I go do it, but I'm back, So I just wanted to tap in and talk to the people for a minute. See what's going on. What up, though? My bad. Let me send this out real quick. All right, my bad. Gary, what up, though? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What up, Nine? My 33 brother. Appreciate you, bro. Commander, what up, Nine? The Minister, the General of Defense is in the building. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Hi, Gary. No time to see. Yeah, like we just wasn't over there chopping it up. But shout out to the Nine, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the other two people in the bushes. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, so yeah, I had time to sit back and listen to a lot of stuff. To see a lot of stuff, and I was planning on come on sharing about my experience, but I say that for probably Sunday. We'll talk about that Sunday. Um, I want to talk about anything right now, just anything. The panel is open. Link is on the community wall. Y'all can get over there and get on the panel. We can just talk, but it is a couple things I do, want to talk about because Commander, what up, Nine? Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Hold on.
When you get 5,000 or better.
Appreciate you. Shout out to Commander, man. Appreciate you, sis. And I just been sitting back listening, and I hate being right, but that's why I do what I do. That's why I've been coming on here talking about emotional intelligence, talking about the emotions in general, trying to help you understand how the emotions are the language of the soul, right? Trying to explain all these different concepts, going through the chakra systems, showing you the aspects of you, the different spiritual body, the different faces you have. But the more I watch, the more I see a need for it. I just don't know how to articulate it in a way that people pay attention, because I've been saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And it's like election. I'm like, man, people are really oh man, it's like people are tripping. People are tripping. Like before Trump even take office, people are already talking about how it's 2024, right? And I hear people talk about, oh, black people going back into slavery, or this gonna happen to black people. That ain't nothing gonna happen to black people, but what black people that happened to them. I'm just being real. Ain't nothing about to happen to no black people. Most hated. What up, Browns? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Like, that's all fear, right? And I want y'all to look. I'm gonna show y'all. Go into Word's brain for a minute. I want to show y'all something. Okay, so I'm hearing all these people complain about what Trump is about to do, right? When Trump take office, this gonna happen to black people, that gonna happen to black people. The police gonna do this, please. Okay, so you online talking about it, but what you doing about it, right? Because if I really believe that, I'm gonna start making preparations. Look, I'm just telling you, anything that I know is about to happen, I'm gonna prepare myself for it, right? Because I'm not about to sit here and be no victim. Chris, what is that? Christy, what up, though? What up, though, Christy? Appreciate you. I'm not about to sit here and be no victim. It's cool to be aware of stuff, but we only become aware to do something about it, right? So if I feel like, look, do I think X, Y, and Z can happen? I got things I think that might happen. Look, I'm gonna tell you, anywhere it go, right? No matter who was put in office, anytime we have white versus black and one side win and one side lose, it's always some fallback. And it might not even happen to me. You just see some racist shit happening on the news in the world. That shit is, but guess what? That shit been happening before either party took office. That shit just exists because it's fucked up people in the world, right? Who think because of their skin, could they have one complexion, they better than another person. because they belong to one race that make them superior to another race. Not even because of who they are or what they're capable of or what they do, but because of skin color. So, like, to me, those people who think like that, their brain ain't mature because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. They say white people can't jump, then you have white boys dunking and okay, look, one group of people might be they might be profound in different aspects of life, but everybody is, even on an individual basis. And I don't care. My cousin played professional football. That don't mean shit to me. That don't make me a professional football player. You see, that's what he do. He got those skills. You know how hard it is to make it to the NFL, and he did. But just because he did it, that don't make me better than the average person playing college football or even arena football because he did it. It's about what you can do, right? And instead of complaining about what's going to happen, man, prepare yourself for it. That's all you can do. If you know what's going to happen, prepare yourself for it. Then you won't have to worry about it because when it happens, you're ready. That's it. That's all. But people, they in fear. People scared. They go do this. They go do that. And you know what all that is? All that's emotion. All that's emotion. This whole election thing, I'm listening to people justify one side, they evil doings, and vilify the other side. Like you hear people, it's people who voted for Trump because they hated Kamala. And it's people who voted for Kamala because they hated Trump, not because they liked the candidate. And what happens because they're emotionally driven. I've literally heard people, you know, you bring up some what Kamala did, and they justify or make excuses for it. And the same thing for Trump. You bring up some of the stuff he did, they justify or make excuses for it. In my opinion, neither one of them was the right candidate. Right? They both got things that I like about them. They both got things that I don't like about them, and that's it. I don't hate either one of them, and I'm not voting for one because I hate the other one. But when you're driven by emotions, that's what you would do. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Ain't that what that is? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Dee dee. What up, sis? No, I don't do all that. No, I'm straight. If you ain't look, no, ain't no enemy of my enemy is my friend. Because eventually, if y'all got together to do harm to somebody else or to go against someone else, once that's finished, they all go turn on each other. That's how it always happens. If you look at percentages, I guarantee you that happens more often than not. I'm not going to say always happen. It happens more often than not. When two people get together for the hatred of someone else, once that's done, then they usually turn on each other. Mission accomplished. Now why they together? So that's what I'm saying. People have voted for Trump because they didn't like Kamala. And then when you say something about their choice, instead of them just being like, hey, I heard people say that though. There's some people be like, no, I just voted. That's the best person to win, to beat that person. And I don't care anybody but Trump. People said that. People say anybody but Kamala. They didn't agree with Trump. They didn't agree with Kamala. They just voted for him because they was going against the person that those people I can respect. That's clear. That's intent. But you know, people be on BS when you trying to look. I ain't trying to be funny. You know, the woman was messing around with a married man and all that was public. They didn't deny it or nothing. Old boy be bragging about it, right? He bragged about it. So we know that. You want that to represent the United States? And I know the past is the past, but that's how we pick presidents. That's just what it is. You know, that's how we used to do it. We wanted this person to be the best representation, so they couldn't have a shady past. That's why I grew up thinking, like, to be president, you can't have no, you know what I'm saying? That shit went out the window. Shit, you can be a criminal. You got nah. Your wife can be, you know, you can go find new pics of the first lady. Nah, we got the first president with multiple baby mamas in the White House. We had that. That's been done already, and it wasn't by a black man. It wasn't by a black man. So hey, we can be proud on that, right? Okay, let me stop. But seriously, you know, it's the emotions, you know, and people. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want, right? If you want to be emotionally driven, just be that. You know, own it though. You know, because that does not make logical sense. It don't. You voting for somebody because you don't like the other person. Okay, find a candidate that you do like. The problem is most people, and then that again, you know, most people attaching themselves to things they don't even believe in, Democrat or Republican. There's other parties. They ain't the only two choices you got. There's other candidates running. Well, they don't get, why not? Because they not out there. Mark, okay, look, why they got to go out there? Look, I get annoyed by these damn phone calls and all these things in the mail. I will vote for somebody who don't send me that stuff, who don't blow up my phone. I went through my phone. I had 60, but like three days before election, I had 60 text messages from both sides. I will vote for somebody who don't text me, who don't bother me. Just let me, okay, look, I'm smart enough to go look and see what your policies is about. I'm smart enough to turn on the TV and watch you debate. We can do that. But all that extra stuff, I'm straight, man. Don't send that stuff to my house. You wasting paper. Why y'all cutting down trees, sending me flyers that I don't need, don't want? You just killed the tree. Why? These are the questions that people should be asking, bro. Why is it because people put more money behind the campaign? Those are the people that have our attention. We in 2024. It's social media. Half of us be on YouTube or social media all the time. It's free to go on there and go live. You can campaign online. It's free. It's free. Most people get their phones in their hand. And I mean, if you campaigning on live, people they get around quick. So I don't want to hear about no millions of dollars in advertising and marketing. Nah, bro. It's 2024. Hell, most artists don't even sign the labels no more. They just sign a YouTube. They start a channel. This is the problem. This is why I keep saying y'all got these old ass people in the White House that ain't hip to what's going on. That's what Trump was doing. He was hanging with Aiden Ross and stuff like that. That's how he was getting his buzz, getting people to talk about him on social media. He ain't had to. I don't know how much he spent on this campaign. Bud Files, what up though? But 755, what up though? I didn't even see y'all sneak in the building. I apologize. But yeah, so. But all this is emotionally driven. I was just telling Brother Gary earlier. Most people, they think with their minds. No, they thinking with their emotions. Most people don't think. They feel. And they feel and develop a thought, and they do. Their feelings are running them, but they not even in control of their feelings. Because any random person can come from the outside and ruin your day but with a couple words. If you feeling good and somebody can say something and can just destroy you, you know you have a problem. Because 9 times out of 10, that's their intent. So why would you let them? 2 is up to you how you feel. That's why I always tell y'all to care about how you feel, man. You need to make that determination. Nobody else. You. How do you want to feel today? Do you want to have a good day? Well, do the things to make yourself have a good day. Put yourself around the people so you can have a good day. Put yourself around the things. Go to the place to make sure you have a good day. Care about how you feel. Take yourself away from people. Take yourself away from environments, man. Look, I'm just being real. I keep repeatedly telling y'all how I changed my life. I changed my life because even when I wanted to change, I moved from the hood and everything, and I kept going back. I kept going back. And when my life changed is when I stopped. Stop going to places that don't make you feel good. Stop going to places that don't contribute to your happiness. Stop going to those places. Stop going around those people. Just stop. Stop. You know, they got the Nike sign, just do it. Just stop. That's the word sign. Just stop. Just stop. Just simply stop. Don't feel bad about caring about how you feel, protecting your peace. Don't feel bad about that. I used to be like, dang, man, I'm doing better now, and I done left my boys in the hood. You know why I left them? Because they ass ain't want to come out. I showed them the way. Not only I showed them the way, I gave them a damn vehicle. Come on, look, y'all come chill with me. Y'all come stay with me till you get on your feet. No, they wanted to be there, so that's where they stayed. I ain't feeling bad for that. Oh, you moved out to the hood. You moved around the right people. And guess what? My car insurance went down and I'm away from crime. That's what happened. Kiss my ass. Nah, man. I ain't feeling bad for doing better. What I'm gonna feel bad for doing better? I would stay around you ninjas, but I keep getting shot at. My house getting broken into. That stuff happen out here. When I go out there, that shit don't happen. Can it happen? Of course it can. Crime, all that stuff can happen anywhere. But it's probability, right? Let's just be real. If I'm in an area where everybody's struggling, it's more likely that I get robbed, killed, and stabbed than I am where people thriving at. And if I want to thrive, why would I go into an environment where people struggling? I should go in an environment where people thriving. Nate the Great, what up, though? What up, though, bro? Appreciate you. But yeah, why I'm gonna stay in? Nah, man, I'm straight. And that's you got to start making decisions. Them business decisions. I want more at life, so I got to go get it. Ain't nobody gonna come give it to me. Ain't nobody coming to give me nothing. Whatever I ever got in life, I had to go take it. Even an opportunity. People open doors, I still had to walk through it. With my head up. You still got to do it. Even though people open the door for me, I still got to walk through it, bro. You still got to walk through it. Most people ain't prepared to walk through the door. So when they get the opportunity, they scared to go through it because they ain't ready. What the hell you been doing? The whole time the door was closed, you should have been getting ready to go through it. Because it's only going to open for a split second, and you got to, you know, you got to get through it. Bang. That's what you just got to do. Because opportunities aren't lost, they just took them by other people. The time you contemplating about going through the door, somebody will go right through it. And then you will be on the outside looking in, talking about that should have been me. Well, you didn't go. These are some of the tough lessons I had to learn in life. It was so many, I ain't gonna say so many. It was a couple opportunities when I was younger that I didn't take because I was naive and I was ignorant. And now I'd be like, man, I could have been a lot further. One of them was a big opportunity that I didn't take it. I'd have been a lot further. I'm thinking, these people ain't trying to help me. They're trying to take advantage of me. That paranoia. That losing way of thinking. Everybody out to get me. Not everybody. But it is people out to get you. It is people. I ain't gonna lie about it. But not everybody. And it's up to you to develop your discernment to distinguish between the two. That's up to you. You got to develop your discernment so you can identify which is right, which is wrong. You can't look, man. It's people out here making a living on hurting other people. If you get caught up in that, that's your fault. It's 2024. We know it's bad people in this world. We can keep going on like, some people just ignore it, and then some people think everybody bad. Instead of just looking at it what it is, it's duality. Good people and bad people exist in this world. That's just what it is. And you will go through it, encountering both sides, good and bad. So learn. Instead of somebody taking advantage of you, oh my God, look what they did to me. Figure out how didn't you notice it? How didn't you see it? What were some of the signs you should have picked up on? So guess what? So the next time somebody try to do it, they can't do it. You ain't got to completely shut yourself off. That's lazy. That's lazy. Especially it's 2024. There's too much information all around. That's a good thing and a bad thing, but too much information around for people just being too lazy to research, to look things up. First thing you should do is learn how to fucking research. Let me be quiet. Learn how to research. I'm serious though. Just don't look stuff up because you don't even know if you're looking up the right thing. Most people, I hear people repeat things that's not even credible. Like, where did you get that from? Oh, it was on the internet. Oh, there we go. Everything on the internet is right, huh? That's not even credible. Man, I want to show y'all something. Okay, here we go. Because no, I want to see the actual. Why can't I find this one? My bad. Trying to pull something up. Okay. Okay, so like everyone, I just want to put y'all up on game, right? And when y'all do research, like I said, just go do it yourself. So this whole Project 2025, right? This Trump agenda, right? Most people, well, some people know, where it come from. It come from the Heritage Foundation, right? But what most people don't say is they do this shit every election year. They write a project as a mandate for leadership in government. It is a bunch of people who get together, come from all different walks of life, right? And they put together this project of what they think the next president should do. to lead our country. It's like a think tank, like a group. You know, a bunch of wealthy, smart people. Some people just smart, some people wealthy, but they all come together and they write a project. But they do it every freaking election, and they've been doing it since 1981. Is Trump cool with some of the people who wrote it? Yeah, of course. They all cool with one another. Obama knows some of these people. But that's what the project 2025 is. They do this every year. And people like, oh, Trump go do this, Trump go do that. Look, man, unless you psychic, you Miss Cleo, you don't know what Trump go do. A lot of shit he say, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how he got elected because he say some wild shit. You know, a lot of shit he say is not even feasible. Like, you can't do that. It's not gonna happen. Just won't happen. You know, but that's who he is. He has no filter. He say whatever the hell comes to his mind. You know, that's just what he do. But people need to research and see what that is, and then you will see, like, when you'll see the people who contribute into writing it, they got their own little agendas. So everything in there is helping some rich, wealthy person. That's just what they do it every year, though. This ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. Now, you can do one or two things. You can study it, you can research it, and truly understand it and prepare yourself for it, or you can stop fucking tripping. Or you can just stop tripping. You can stop, because that's what's going on. People getting emotional about it. If he do everything in there, what you gonna do anyway? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna come on the internet and complain about it? What you gonna do? Nothing. You gonna take it? That's what you gonna do. Because that's ultimately what you're doing now. You ain't doing nothing about it. You complaining, hoping somebody else come save you. Save yourself. Prepare. If you that worried about it, do something about it. Prepare yourself for it. That's all I'm saying. Prepare yourself for it. But just don't sit up here and I don't know, man. I just never seen, I don't know. I come from a different world or something, because like anytime like my elders had problems, they came together to find a solution. And if they couldn't find a solution, they just let it go. Like, fuck it. We can't do nothing about it. Move forward. Keep going. We got to keep going. Can't stop. We got to keep moving forward. That's just how my family is. Like, we ain't stopped because a president got elected. Oh, well. We never stopped. We just kept moving. Life don't stop, man. I would have loved for life to stop when all this happened to me. When I lost my sight, when I was getting my surgery done. I would love for life to stop. I would love for everybody. Man, that's not reality. Life goes on. If I made it, if I woke up, if I didn't wake up from surgery, life would have still went on. People would adjust it and did the best they could do and move forward. That's how we built. Because when you don't do that, what happens is you get distracted. You become stagnant. And then other little things start distracting. Next thing you know, years have went past. You wasted years complaining and being distracted when you could have been moving forward. That's what happened. And then people become bitter. Only thing you can control is you. So focus on that. Control that. Make that happen. You know, that's what you can control is you. So whatever happens in the world is going to happen. Unless you go do something about it. What is it good? I don't understand, like, me personally, right? Like, I understand the definition of complaining. So what I say is I don't understand why people complain without the intention to solve whatever they're complaining about. I don't see the benefit in it. There's no benefit. It's only detriment. It makes you bitter, makes you angry, makes you depressed, it makes you sad. If you're going to complain about something, have intent to fix it or to make it better or to get it off your chest, let it go and move forward. You know, but just don't ruminate on it. Don't hold on to it. Like, this dude was president before already. If he was gonna do a lot of this shit, he should have did it then. Oh no, he gonna do it now because of that. Look, man, you don't know what that man gonna do. Well, look who he putting this person in. I don't give a fuck who he put there, bro. The people who been there ain't did nothing. So shit. The people who been there, what they do? The people who there now, what they doing? I don't see. Look, my bank account been getting dry and dry and dry. So ain't nobody been helping me. Ain't nobody been helping me. I've been helping my damn self. And that's what we're gonna have to do, regardless who in there. We gotta do for ourselves. People holding their breath for reparations. Man, if we was gonna get reparations, that shit would have been happening. That would have been happening. Well, this person getting it. Look, I can't do nothing about who getting what. That don't concern me. I ain't got it, so I ain't worried about it. It's not fair. Yeah, life not fair neither. People born with one leg, one arm. People born blind. Life ain't fair. That's just life. So you do something to even the odds in your favor. Do that. Y'all got me up here just rambling, but I'm just saying, like, at some point, people got to get control of their emotions, man. People don't even understand what their emotions is to get control of. People don't understand. I hear people, especially men. I hate when I hear men say, "I ain't emotional," while they screaming. You know, you expressing an emotion. That's what screaming is, right? Either you excited or you pissed off. But screaming is an expression of an emotion. So if you're screaming, yes, you are in your feelings. I've never seen, man. Was that? Oh man, I ain't even about to get into that. Because I mean, everybody can, do work, but it's the people who ain't trying. It's people they ain't trying to do nothing. They ain't trying to do nothing. People like being distracted because guess what? You ain't got to be responsible. If you ain't responsible, you ain't got to be held accountable. And at the end of the day, you are responsible for self and you are accountable for self. No matter what happens around you, no matter what anyone does to you, you still responsible for what you do. And you got too many people justifying their own bad behavior because of what other people doing. Well, why the hell are you around them? If you know people bring out the worst in you, what the hell you gonna be around them for? What sense does that make? These are the lessons I had to learn, man. So I'm not telling y'all this because this is something I think or no, this is something I experience. I'm telling you. Most people, I was sitting back thinking, like, what did I want in life? Like, what did I know what I want now, but how did I get to understanding what I wanted in life? Right? Because when I was younger, for me, money meant everything. If you got money, then it fixed all the problems. But then when I got the money, it didn't fix nothing. It made more problems. So I'm like, okay, this ain't it. Why do I want the money? Because it's going to make me happy. Well, what about the money makes me happy? The things I can buy. So why don't I just obtain the things? Then you start getting the things like this ain't making me happy. Well, other people was happy. Oh, now we got down to the nitty gritty. I thought I'd be happy with it because I seen other people and they look happy with it. Okay, I understand that now. Now, what do I want? I don't know. What do you want? This is conversations I'm having with myself. Call me crazy all you want. The craziness made me realize how insane I was before. I was literally insane. We can go over that too. I wasn't even insane. I was outsane because everything out of me, that's what put into me. And that's why I wasn't happy, because I desired things that other people had because they looked happy. So I thought if they was happy with it, I'd be happy with it. All that stuff happened subconsciously. I wasn't consciously thinking like, oh, he got them Jordans and he looks happy. No, I seen them Jordans. I'm like, man, them things that look sweet on my feet. Let me go get them. Then I buy them, and I'm like, then I'm thinking about like, man, I just paid that money for these. Man, fuck these shoes. Why the hell did I buy these? Oh, because I seen that dude with them on, and I thought I'd be nah. But these are honest conversations I had to have with myself. Ain't nobody gonna admit that. They try to justify it. They try to justify it. I had to admit it to myself. I got a lot of things and I did a lot of things because I seen other people. But when I experienced it myself, so when I start thinking like, what do I want? I just want to be me, unapologetically. And I want a person who can appreciate me for that. You know, I didn't grow up with my mom and dad, so, you know, I want to give that to my child. I want to make sure my child grows up with his mother and father. You know, I want my child to look at me like, you know, the Huxtables looked at Bill Cosby and Claire when they was hugging, and you know, I want that. Okay, I'm not ready for that. I'm running around in the street. I'm doing stupid stuff. I'm not ready for that. Okay, well, guess what? I got to prepare myself for. I got to stop doing this. I got to go to school. That's all the things I'm thinking in my head. So that's what I did. Start going to school. Stop hustling. Got a job. Start doing all the right thing. And then I obtained, and money couldn't get me what I got. Money couldn't get me what I got. Money, my wife could have married people richer than me. Well, rich. I'm not rich. But she could have married rich people. And she settled for me. She settled for me. She won't say she settled. But compared with her options was, she had options. The wife had options. Yeah, she could have said, you know what? There's a butcher over here. There's a real estate agent here. There's a surgeon over here. And there's a doctor over here. And she picked the little black boy from the backwoods. That's who she picked. That's crazy, huh? I think we don't conversate with ourselves, you know. Yeah, people don't, because they think it's crazy. You think if you talk to yourself, it's crazy. And then they say, well, it's okay to talk to yourself, don't answer. What the hell am I talking to myself for if I'm not going to answer myself? How crazy is that? Think about that. Like, why wouldn't I answer myself? That's crazy. How would you know, when you talk to people and they don't answer, how does that make you feel? You gonna do that to yourself? You see how logic and talking to yourself is just you saying your ideas out loud. Because when you say it in your head, everything sounds good. But when you start saying it out loud, you be like, oh, no, okay, yeah, I'm tripping. You know, that happens. So that's why it's good to talk to yourself. Because it sounds all good in your head. But when it come out, you be like, nah, that ain't it. A butcher, yeah. I'm telling you. A butcher. He offered her a house and a car. A Range Rover. And a baby mansion. Yep. And he offered the family, I forgot how much money. Offered her mom and dad some money too. And he tried to stun on me. I was bigger than him though. Like you, bro, you like 5. I know you good with the knives, but I'm better with swords. I promise you, I am. I got real katanas. Let's see how that work against a meat cleaver. What up, though? You came to save me.
Yeah, we just what?
You know what? I did not think it was gonna go like this, but I think yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go like this. I in my head before I hit live, I wasn't gonna be this. It wasn't gonna go like this, but it just started. I felt like that. I watched Frozen with my baby girl yesterday, and I think that song
Oh,
stuck in my head. Let it
which one?
go, let it
Oh yeah,
go. So that's what I was doing. I was letting it go, you know, unrestricted.
but you see what happens when you take off a weekday off,
And you
or
know what?
weekday.
Bro, I'm tripping because like I don't know. It's just this I don't know. I didn't feel like this at first. But now I feel some type of way, bro.
Why? You did what you needed to do. What's the problem?
No, it's not about that. It's about no, it's just about the I don't know, man.
I don't know. I did send you some. Shout out to Bronze. Bronze put me onto this. What's the like name? Sharice, the realist. I sent the live over there to you. I don't know if you got to catch it, but she's
Yeah,
really
I was
DJing.
watching yeah, I was watching some of it. Yeah, I was watching some of it. Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to come up there and I start ranting. The moon is out bright tonight. That's probably what it is. It's the moon. I do like when this is like a full moon. People used to say I used to hulk out. Like I used to, you know, I get emotional during the full moons. I don't know if it's a full moon, but I do get emotional during the full moon, and it's just me verbally expressing how I feel. Because it's like I'm excited for society, but I'm disappointed also because think about this, man. Do you know right now there are black people fighting for the rights of other black people, but you got those people who actually putting in the work, and then you got people on here and in real life hurting other black people
Mhm.
intentionally, not by mistake. Okay, mistakes happen. Okay, my bad. Didn't mean to run your foot over, bro. Didn't see you there. That's fine. But I'm talking about intentionally, like even on this internet, it's weird. It's like people be going to war on the internet. Like y'all ain't got shit else better to do in life. Like I be wondering, like you ever think about that? I'd be like, man, what is your real life like? Because I couldn't like
I
in
think
real life.
I think there's a lot of people that's been bullied in life, and so they ain't got nothing else to do but come over here and do a whole bunch of nothing, right?
Oh man.
I really believe that because it's like I just don't come up here and say my content is my character. I really know that's me, right? Now, people like I tell people all the time, people that has actually spoken to me behind the scenes, I know I'm the same person. I let them testify to it, so I don't have nothing to prove to nobody unless somebody come up here and say, "Well, you know what? I spoke to him. He's a real jackrabbit, a jerk off." I'm like, "Wait, what? I didn't know, but okay." But I'm just me, right? Like this passion that I have, that I do this in like real life. Like I really do this. Like I was just on the phone, right? And there was somebody telling me what they're going through. Like, could you do me a favor? Could you come over here? We're gonna throw a fight party. All right, now I gotta go to a fight party. All right, cool, no problem. So I'm like, I just miss you. It's just how this thing go. I'm really like that individual. I do this for real. People are not gonna understand that. People gonna call you a simp or whatever it is, whatever the word is, because you can go out there and help a brother, and they think there's something wrong with you. They think you got wrong, negative kind of attributes about. That's not what it's about. People just need help, and the fact that we sitting here doing what we do on an everyday basis, that's what we're here for. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I can't speak for everybody else. I just want people to know, like, yo, I'm here for that reason. You know what I mean? Like last year, Thanksgiving, I did a live just because I know some people may not celebrate Turkey Day. So I did a live. Christmas, I did a live on Christmas telling people you guys are the present. I appreciate you guys or whatever the case may be. Those are things that I really do in real life. I do this stuff. Why? Because I understand there's people that actually go through stuff. And a lot of the time they turn to YouTube to have those moments. You know what I mean? They all right, well, at least somebody's over there. Let me listen to them. Or whatever it is. You don't know how you affect some people. So if I'm going to affect somebody, I might as well help them and not hurt them. That's just me, though.
And that's even that, bro. It's like I know I'm a good person. If I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna, mind my business, move to the side or whatever. But it's just like even this is why like I can't conform to the idea of like a black community. I can't because it don't make sense. And I keep getting reminded every day why it don't make sense. Because no other group of people does that, bro. Everybody, like my wife, she Middle Eastern, but there's a lot of Middle Eastern she don't fuck with because that's not her people. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But just because we all melanated is like we all never get along like that. It's not meant to be like that. And that's why I don't discriminate or I'm not prejudiced neither, because just like I know all black people ain't good for me, I know all other races ain't bad for me. So I build with who willing to build with me, and we can build something beautiful off of that. It don't. That's we all like. I don't like none of this shit makes sense, bro. Like this is what I say. People think emotionally. If you believe in God, how do you believe all creatures aren't created by God when God created everything? So no matter what race of people you are, it's God creation. Well, they don't believe in God. Well, maybe they call God something else because they come from somewhere else. They understanding of God is different because they in a whole different part of the goddamn world.
To me, it don't even matter, because at the end of the day, if you understood He created everything, you got to see the good in every and even in the bad, you got to see something good about people. That's what makes people different, and people don't even understand that, right? I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna give that example, right? I'm gonna show you how much I want to help people, right? Shout out to 755 this Saturday. She's having an event. She's having an event on her page, her and PIA. Y'all go on over there and check her out. 755, if you can, drop your link or whatever the case may be, so some people could come out and support you. See, that took nothing. That took absolutely nothing. I already shared that out on my community with her and PIA. I know that's how I know the event is Saturday, right? I do this because these people are good people. I'm not going to sit there and not do what I can to help them. That costs me nothing. So I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to, promote the event. It don't mean it doesn't mean that I'm selfish. It means that I care that people should go on out there and support them. Support the crap that 755 do. Support the crap that PIA do. Y'all go on over there and support them people. Why? Because they are worthy of the support. They craft alone. Their craft alone is worthy of what they need to do, and they need the support. So go on over there and support them. And that's it's just little things like that. It don't cost nothing but your effort. Effort ain't even like me speaking that costs nothing. It didn't cost me $1, 10 cents, 15, whatever. I'm gonna do that because those people are good people and I'm going to support them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got people that would say, "Oh, you're a sucker for doing that." Well, call me a sucker then. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that deserve that support. We can't all be bad. There got to be some good people somewhere. And there are some of them good people. So shout out to 755. Y'all, like I said, y'all going over there Saturday and support her event, her MPIA. And that's it.
And like that's one of the things I had to learn. Doing YouTube content creating. Everybody different, so just understanding me and how I am and how I operate. Like when I first came on here, I used to share everybody. You know, I think I'm thinking like, yeah, we cool, we rocking out, I'm sharing everybody, and then I go look like, damn, ain't nobody sharing me. So then I had to understand like I had to do it in a way where I wouldn't feel a certain type of way. So I still share people, but it's the way I share them and why I share them. Is I had to understand that, and there was other content creators like, who put me up on game. Like, it's not always about what people do for you, but if you can only be accountable for you, right? At the end of the day. So if you're doing something and you feeling a way, you gotta adjust that so you won't feel a way about what you're doing. So like I learned how my method of sharing, like my shout outs. I always shout my people out. They shout me out when I come in their chat. It's a fair exchange of energy. You know, um, so I had to learn. I had to learn that too because, and just like in real life, people would use you and abuse you, and you won't be thinking like this person to do that. But when it happened, then you be like, who fault is it? It's yours. It's not even their fault.
Uh-huh.
So I had to learn that. And shout out to everyone who be looking out and showing love. That's why I rocks with the people I rocks with. Like I got a membership over at 755. That just kidding. Y'all get over there too because she doing great work for the kids. Like Gary said, she a real one. She got an event coming up. Make sure y'all check it out. I will be sharing that. I just got back, sis, but I got you. Ain't nobody looking at my channel anyway, but I'm gonna still share it for the people who do. For the people who do, I'm gonna still share it. But
Yo,
well,
you the fool, man. You the
I'm
fool.
going, bro. There's three people in here, and I'm one of them.
I'm one of them too. You ain't saying
and,
nothing.
and
I'm on.
commander, and
So
yeah,
be you a commander?
it's 755. It's two now.
Oh
That's
man,
it.
we losing. We losing. But see,
That
that's
was
the thing
me.
with me.
I mean, that's
That was
you. That's YouTube though. YouTube.
yeah.
There's
But
probably
that's why
about
I say
10
I
people
don't
in
be
here.
there.
No, it's
Yeah,
probably about
they be
it's
tripping with
probably
the numbers. But,
yeah, it's about 10 people in here, and because I'm
but
looking
we know
at
10
my
people. 10
analytics
people been
now.
here. Yeah, the likes got 10, right? But I'm just saying, like, it, to me, like I'm so used to the negativity. It don't even matter. Like I swear, it don't even matter to me no more. It doesn't mean that you don't feel the pain if you be used or whatever the case. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, especially here, right? It don't like I tell people all the time. There's people that block. I don't even know why I'm blocked on their channel. I know I'm still subscribed to them. I get alerts. I still push the thumb up, the like button for them. I don't care about none of that. Listen, if your content is worthy of a thumbs up, I give you a thumbs up. If your content is worthy of being shared, if I think it'll help somebody, I'm going to share it. It don't matter. It's just like the rent situation. I was saying this before. It's like the rent situation. I don't need a wrench to come and share your content. I really don't. If your content is worthy of it, I'm gonna share it. It doesn't matter to me. I think the people that I share for the most part, I know that it's going to help someone. I truly believe that. So I'm going to share you out. You can not be talking to this one, that one. Nah, I think if you do something that's worthy of it, I'm going to share you out. So just people just crazy with it, man. Like I always thought that I would lose the passion of being. I don't think I could lose it. I think the fact that they hate the fact that I'm not losing it. I think it drives me more. I might be weird by thinking that way, but I'm just saying I'm different. I don't really care about what everybody else think or say or whatever, but I'm different.
You know what kind of I can't do this the way I want to do it, because of the way, my house set up and my kids. And it's just I don't have, my kids are still small, so I'm enjoying them. So I'm doing, I didn't have my dad and my mom at this age, so I'm really enjoying my kids, bro. So, if it's like in the middle of the day, that's why I only really come on here at night. But
We do. We
my
lost you.
bad.
Still in? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get. Man, I'm tripping. I thought my dog was outside. I don't know what that was. It could have just been a shadow. Or could have been nope. It was a small animal. My dog running out there now. But yeah, it is. I can't do this the way I want to. I would love to put effort and energy and do this on a high level, but it's just the way my life set up, the way my kids set up. It ain't permitting it right now. And that's not an excuse, but it's a reason. Because I'm
Right.
not willing to sacrifice the time away from my family for this. I'm just not. So, you
And
know,
and let's be honest, you ain't supposed to. Like
yeah, I can't
we
do it,
have
bro.
to
I'm
be
straight.
realistic. You ain't supposed to, right? For example, if you decide that, because I understand people want to homeschool now, right? So I get that, right? But let's just say you say, you know what, let them get the idea of socializing in school and whatever the case may be. Then you would come on at those certain times, knowing that they're in school. So you might come on at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. All right, I know 2, 3 o'clock I gotta go get the kids, so I ain't coming on after that till the evening time. And then you set your routine up around that, right? That's what a person that can stay home, they can do things like that. But in the meantime, you gotta do what's best for what you do. Because at the end of the day, as much as people, you know, support you here, you gotta live your everyday life, right?
Hmm.
Especially you meeting people all over the United States and the world or whatever the case may be, because people be popping in from different countries and stuff like that. But you got to live with yourself every day. You can't knock yourself out trying to appease everybody here and then tire yourself at home. That makes no sense. Because at the end of the day, you do that. What we gonna do? We're gonna do a GoFundMe if something happens. The word lost. He lost his family. He lost his wife. His wife said she can't take him on YouTube every day. What
Bro,
we gonna
you
do,
you
dude?
know people be losing relationships on you. Like, I just read
I
some
know.
wild shit on here, bro. I'm like, oh hell no, bro. It's hard enough to maintain it in real life. You gonna come on YouTube and fuck it up over some virtual? Nah, man, I'm straight. Like that's weird, bro. Like you ain't man. Even I wouldn't even want to meet up with nobody. I'm straight. I don't know. You people might be cool online and be crazy as hell. Jeffrey Dahmer
In
2.0
real
or
life.
something.
Right,
Right.
be
Like
like Jackie Bates Misery type scenario.
man,
Chop your pigtail
man,
off. Like, wait, what? And
you
that's
got
what I'm
like,
saying.
bro. It's people on here. You piss them off. They looking up your whole family history. I'm like, bro. Oh nah, man. Like, like that's weird, bro. Like that
And
take. Like I'm not that. Like if somebody pissed me off on here, I'm gonna block them. Like okay, I don't ever want to talk to you again. Have a nice life. I don't care. Like you don't know who you run into. This is beyond a box of chocolate. This the whole damn factor. Mhm. This ain't
and
no
that's
box
the
of
thing.
chocolate scenario.
Yeah, you really don't know what you're gonna get. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just crazy. And even when you try to do encouraging content, right? They still might try that on you. So you like in a no-win situation sometimes. But if you feel passionate about what you're doing, you gotta continue to do it, right? But you do it at your pace, your time. And if the people are riding with you, they ain't going nowhere. And if your content means something, they're gonna be looking for you. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do what command to say, right? If you do, I already made the suggestion anyway. If you do a video in the morning or whatever, you do the premiere, and then if you get questions in the premiere, you just come on at night to go over the questions from the morning, and that's how you can make your content too. So there's plenty of ways to do it, right? And like I said, if they're gonna be there, they ain't going nowhere. So we ain't tripping about that.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, I was just sitting back watching, and like Commander said, like I got stuck earlier because I'm trying to, like, I'm not watching for entertainment, but I be trying to understand, like it'd be like, I hate to say it, but it's like, bro, like I'm addicted to like personalities, like trying to understand them. Because it'd be like I'll be studying people like, oh, that person is in a mind state, not a set. Oh, this person, and then I'll be like, I can hear the people trauma from their childhood. I can hear all the projection, and it's like people come on here talking about other people, right? They call it roasting or doing whatever, just talking about other people like they life ain't fucked up or they ain't been through things. And then I look at myself, right? I'm 40 years old. I done got bald spots. I done get fat. I'm not the same person I used to be in my youth. And a lot of it is my fault, you know, not making the healthier decisions in life. But also, through the circumstances and situations I've been through in life, you know. So if I experience that, I understand other people go through shit too. So, a woman might have had kids and her body don't look the same as it did before, she had kids. You gonna shame a woman for that? A man may have gotten a car accident and shit happened. You gonna shame him for that? People have hard lives and they overcome it and make it through, and you gonna shame them for that? And that just shows the personality of a person. Like, it's people who can't come on here and talk about themselves, talk about what they experience and learn from their experiences, and they ain't learn shit. They still doing the same shit over and over and over. So
Right.
so they have to talk about somebody else. They have to down somebody else to build themselves up. And that's what happens a lot on here. It's so much
Mhm.
projection. And it's like, it's sad,
It's,
you know?
yeah, it is. It is. It is. And like I said, and those are the same people that get the 2,000, 10,000, 5,000 views. Then they'll turn around. If I don't got 1,000, if I don't got 1,000
Hmm.
views, I mean, if I don't get if I don't get no super chat, I'm stopping the conversation. Right? Like, really, that's what y'all do? What are we doing here?
Hmm.
Y'all make people don't even want to do that for that reason. Y'all over there shaming people for money and whatever the case may be. But them people
Yeah.
might need something. Like y'all don't even understand what y'all doing right now. Like okay, this is turkey season, right? So people supposed to be thankful. What are you really thankful for? Like, what? I guarantee you, those people on that side of YouTube, they don't even know what to be thankful for. What are you gonna say? I'm thankful that I can talk trash about people, and y'all still gonna support me? Is that what, like, really? That's a thankful moment. Like, come on, let's be for real here. People be going through these little holidays. People don't even have time to sit down with. People might not even have a family. How
Hmm.
about that? People probably lost their mama, their daddy, through situations they can't even control. There's people out there trying to find themselves, there's people that's adopted that trying to find themselves, losing hope because people ain't even responding to them type of scenarios. But y'all out here roasting people like that's cute, and y'all got the supporters that's doing that. That's a y'all thing. That's not me. I'd rather be helpful and things like that. Like, some people might have lost people on a Thanksgiving holiday. You just don't know. Like, I don't want to be here by myself. Okay, well, I push go live, and I'm having a conversation, and hey, you kept me from doing something to myself rather. I'm thankful that
See,
I did that. You know what I'm saying?
see, You know what, man? I gotta cut you off for 1 second because this is something about you from day one. I seen it's always been your intent. Your intent always, like when I first seen it, I was like, okay, this dude crazy. But the more I became around you, I'm like, that's just his heart, man. And if people don't see your intent, like you may do something that you may look at so little, but the intent makes it so much bigger than life, bro. Just you put, like you said, you pushing live because of the potential it has. Your intent is to, okay, I know, you know, people don't have people, or but my intent is to go live and just create a space where people can feel appreciated and welcome in this time. And people might think that's so small, but that's huge, bro. Because that's not that's just not the common way to think. People don't care about people no more, man. People don't care about people' well-being. They think about themselves. And we may do things that seem so little, but it's the intent.
I appreciate that kind word, but that's why I when I got on here, I'm asking people like, yo, y'all think this, do y'all think this is gonna be mean? Like, it's not even about them thinking it's meaningful. It's just the fact that I just felt like somebody needed that. I don't think people really understand how important YouTube is. And I'm not even playing with this thing like that. Like, I really mean that. Like, if you understood the conversation, I'll never forget this live. I was going through something on the live, and somebody else was going through on the live. I spoke to this one person for about an hour and a half. We was over there feeding each other on a live, and she was like, I truly appreciate, what you did. This is not a good day for me. This, that, and the third. And I was like, well, we over here feeding each other because I'm going through something and you going through something. And at the same time, when we had nowhere else to turn, we found each other here and we had the conversation. Now, I don't see this individual as much as I do, right? But at the same time, if I I can't do nothing about that. Maybe that was just a momentary thing, but for that moment, somebody had an inkling, like, yo, somebody really listening to me and having a conversation with me, and they don't know me from a hole in the wall. Things like that is what makes what I do special to me. This is why I say, y'all. There's a lot of people, as Commander would say, faking it till they make it. This is nothing fake about me. This is what I really do. I really do this in real life, right? I see people that I need a dollar. Come on, let's go on over here and find you some food. You got a place to stay? All right, no, okay. So we just going. You sit here and eat. Don't. I'll sit there with you. Then just in case anybody try to kick you out the restaurant, I'ma sit. Excuse me. I'll sit here with you just so you can have some food, and then I'll let you go about your day. Things like that. That's what I do because I am thankful that I am not in that situation. There's always somebody worse than what your
Worse,
situation is.
bro. It's so it sounds so morbid to say sometimes, but that's why I'm grateful even with my limited eyesight, bro. I can be completely blind. There's people out here they got dogs and canes, bro, because they don't know what the curve is at. Like I can see a little bit, I just gotta fix my eye. I just gotta lock in on my target. But I can see. But it could be a lot worse, bro. I'm telling you, I can, man. That's why I'm grateful for even my pain, bro. Like I wake up with migraines every morning, bro. I had a little episode like when it rained. It was raining bad here, bro. I was having. You ever have a spasm? Imagine having a brain spasm, bro. My shit, I'm on my
Mm,
knees, like literally on my knees, like, bro. My wife like, I'll take you to the hospital. I'm like, you gonna sit your ass right there and just relax. I'll be all right in a minute.
yeah,
I'll be good.
it's like it'd be like them people that it takes them like a half hour to get out of bed with arthritis. It's the
Yeah,
same type of thing, and it's like, yo, you don't understand what these people going through just to get through a day. They got to get up early just to make the pain go away so they can go to work. They got to be at work at 9 o'clock. They up 4. Man, I don't know how long this pain gonna make me stay up. I mean, gonna go away. It's just things that people got to do, and in the meantime, they feel some type of way about themselves. Nah, you gotta let them people feel like, hey, they are important too. People are out here looking for you too. People care about you too. I don't know you, but understand, if I can be here for you, I will. Right? I don't want to, I know people do what they call it, trauma dumping, right? People, they'll call you and just dump all their trauma on you, right? I understand that. But at the same time, there's people that really need to get that energy off of them. All right. Listen, I you gotta be as strong, and that's what I'm saying. Your compassion has to be on like a million for those type of people. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I don't. Like, you being a life coach, you don't really deal with it, but sometimes you can hear the trauma. But you're like, all right, I can't do nothing about that, but I'll just listen. Right? Because there's people going through stuff in everyday life. They need to have that conversation. I'm pretty sure you have people just say, you know what, I'm just calling you because I need to just vent. All right, well, go ahead and do what you do. Anita, good morning. How you feeling?
What up, Anita?
When you go through situations like that, all you can do is be there for them. Like when I tell people, if I'm the last person you got to call to have a conversation with, I mean that. I'm not here to disclose nobody's business, but people know they have reached out to me. People know that, when they call, I answer. And they felt better, and that's it. I did my part. That's all I can do. It don't cost me nothing to be polite. It don't cost me nothing to be generous. Even though I know for me, I wouldn't do it because I don't think I get the same in return. But it's not about what you get in return. It's what you're doing for somebody else. I don't expect this from nobody else. So I wouldn't do it. But I know I can. I don't know, that's why I say shout out to Tay. Because when she told me about the 33, the lifeline and things like that, I really understood that. I understood what she was saying. Not saying that I am him, but those attributes are in me like him. And if they're in me like him, I have to portray it like him. So I do understand I'm not gonna reach everybody that's well. I understand I'm gonna reach people that's hurting a little bit more. And I understand that. I just gotta prepare myself for when that happens. You like a doctor. It's crazy how you went to nursing school, but now you're trying to nurse people from their soul and their spirituality and their mindset. Never thought you would do that in a million years, but now here you are doing the same thing in a different form. You're trying to nurse people back to health in different, besides physically. And that's what you do.
And I just want to set the record straight. I didn't actually make it to nursing school. I was doing my prereqs. I switched my but I was an anesthesia assistant for 13 years. But yeah, that was my goal, was to become a nurse. But then I got into theology, and I enjoyed it, man. It helped me tremendously. Made me aware of so many different philosophies and understandings, and I took a little bit of everything, whatever was beneficial. But I do want to change the subject. Quick minute. I don't like this fight tomorrow.
I don't either. That's so funny because I was listening to the sports chat. I'm like, am I really going to do this? Really? Do I really want to do this? I'm like, I don't want to do this. If you want to build content, fine. But other than that, nah. I don't want to do this. But hey, go ahead.
Nah, man. I mean, there's a lot of money on Tyson. I just got a feeling he about to get knocked. Bro, look, I understand that's Tyson, man. That's Iron Mike, but he 58, bro. He don't need to be in there with a 27-year-old. And Jake Paul ain't no professional boxer, but man, he been in the ring. So I mean, and ain't no, you don't know if that man he don't look natural to me. Yeah, it just don't. I don't know, man. It's just that to me, and I don't see the purpose. I mean, that's not nah, man, that shit weird.
I don't see the relevancy either, and that's what I'm more concerned about. Like, Mike, why are you
Yeah,
doing this?
he don't
Really,
need the
Mike?
money.
Right? Like, it's different when it's different when you exhibition with Roy Jones. I could understand that a little. I didn't even understand that, but I
I didn't even
understood what the
understand
purpose
that.
was. I understood what the purpose was. Boxer. Y'all want to make you want to, you putting him on or whatever the case may be. I don't
But
understand this one.
even
There's no purpose
that
behind it.
that exposition with Roy Jones, that they said it was just they just get in the ring and throw some punches at each other. They wouldn't. No, they about to fight. This is a fight. That would, Roy was saying like, man, Tyson went, even we was just supposed to do this. Tyson, I had to really protect myself. Roy was like, oh shit.
That's what
But that's what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
And he couldn't really, and that's what, bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and he couldn't really go at Roy like that. But now I don't know, man. I hope he catch Jake Paul early and Jake Paul go to sleep or something. I hope it don't last long. That's like, man, I don't want to watch nobody beat up on nobody granddaddy, man.
And I'm worried about him. I'm worried about, like, this is the crazy part, right? And I was, like I said on sports chat, I'm like, I just seen a man, like the coach for the San Antonio Spurs. The man had a stroke. He's trying to rush back the coach. If you don't sit down somewhere. You're 75 years old. You've been doing this for 30 years. Go sit down. Mike's been doing this he's 58? He's been doing it for 48 years. Mike, come on, man. Be here for the long haul. You go in there, you try to punch this man out. You trying to knock him out. God
You trying
forbid you
not,
pass out.
I
Come
mean,
on, man. Come
just
on,
like
man.
this is what people don't understand. Just like Tyson trying to knock him out, motherfucker trying to knock Tyson out too. And his reflexes, he retired for a reason. And he was younger, and his reflexes wasn't that. Like you just adopted some reset. You just adopted some motherfucking reflexes in the last 10 years. Like, man, I don't care, train or nothing, bro. It's something when it's over. Now, if you had to defend yourself in the street, that's different. But this is something like, nah, man.
Yeah,
And
this
then
is
John
definitely.
Jones fighting this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God,
That's
it's
gonna
just
be.
a weekend full of fun.
Yeah, I thought it was the same day, and then I'm like, oh no, this one is Friday, one is Saturday. But yeah, I'm
Right.
excited for that, bro. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's something different. Like he's still in the realm. Like he ain't go too far. You know what I mean? He ain't step away like that. You know what I mean? He took his time and now he's ready to go at it. This ain't all right. This is not exhibition. This is all right. I'm in my field. I ain't lacing them up for no money. I'm lacing them up to put a nigga down. So this is what people that's expected. I can't. I'm trying to. Look. I'm more excited about the undercard. I ain't gonna lie to you about tomorrow. I'd rather watch the undercard, see if I see something new. They got some women fighting tomorrow.
Katie Taylor's Amanda Serrano.
Right. Somebody trying to replay, something that happened a while ago, try to get their belt back, whatever the case may be. All right,
Yeah, because
cool. I can go with that.
Katie beat her up, didn't she?
Yeah.
Then Katie had her leaking, didn't she? She had that girl
Yeah.
leaking.
Somebody was getting thrown up on the floor. I understand now. If they doing this for that reason, and then, all right, cool. But I can't. Like, you're supposed to be in the bed at 11:30. Come on, man. What we talking about here? We gonna stay up to 12 o'clock to watch this? I don't even know how many rounds it is. I swear, I'm like, well, how many rounds is it supposed to go? It better not go more than 6.
I think it's 2
Shit, go no more
minutes,
than
8 rounds. 2 minute, 8 rounds.
Oh my God, he doing too much. Follow this.
Interstellar.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
I'm just saying, I don't know if people are ready for this, but shout out to Mr. 33. He said he gonna go on there and have that conversation. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. If it's too late, I'm gonna tell him don't go up there, because I ain't trying to stay up to like 1 o'clock and just speak about this. No, I ain't doing that. I mean, I got to. I mean, he got to, because he got, there's some picks that need to be decided on his channel tomorrow. As far as these football games. But other than that, man, I'm straight. I'm really straight. I'm not really expecting too much out of this fight. I'm sounding like the word. What up, though?
I'm straight. I'm straight, bro. Literally, man. It's
I'm not excited about that fight.
So what you think? What you think about what I was saying about earlier? How people primarily function off emotions.
That's factual to me, because you have so many people. If they're not functioning off emotion, why are they trying to protect it so much?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you just straight having a conversation that's logical, you don't gotta protect your emotions. But when you worrying about your feelings, you're gonna be on defense all the time. I don't think you need to be defensive about logical stuff.
You don't. I mean, it
so
is what it is.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So there's nothing to defend about logic. It's like I always say, it's one thing to have a conversation, but then you turn around and then the conversation becomes a debate. I ain't trying to win no conversation. That's why I wanted to be a conversation. You hear me, I hear you, and let the chips fall where they may. You either gonna add to it or not. But when you turn that into a debate, you're not even trying to make a point. You trying to be right. Your point ain't never gonna be right because you want to be right. That's what a debate is. I'm making sure I win the debate. My point is correct. Instead of the opinion being correct or whatever or understandable, I'm just trying to be right. So of course, even in a debate, you get emotional because you're trying to win. So now your passion comes in, and no, if you don't have no emotion in a situation, logic can take over, and there's nothing to worry about. But there's too many emotional people here. I know people want to say because they're single parents and their mom raised them, and all right, whatever. It don't got nothing to do with your emotion. You got 23 chromosomes from your mama and 23 from your daddy, and you just tap into the emotional chromosome a whole lot, whether it's your mommy or your daddy. There, I'm just saying.
But see, then too, yeah. My bad, bro. Tap into your daddy chromosomes. But my bad. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you said that, snap into your daddy chromosomes. But
he gonna clip this shit. I
know. Oh shit. Well, that's what I be saying, bro. It's like, but that's what they turned. Like, that's not even a debate. A debate is who can convey their argument the best way. So even if you're right or wrong, it's about how you convey it. But these ain't even debates. These are straight arguments. People like, nah, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with a debate. These are arguments. These people it's about the loudest and the most ignorant. If you can say the most ignorant thing or the loudest thing, then you win.
But the question is, do you think people even understand the difference between a debate and an argument?
No. I haven't seen it's certain platforms on here. Shout out to Sonetta because he actually have good debates over there. that he debate, even though there's a lot of ad hominems thrown around. And I think like if you go into a formal debate, that's not allowed. You talk about the information, not the person. You know, and because that's a tactic. What people try to do is discredit the person. That way, anything the person says is irrelevant because they already discredited it. You know, so that's a tactic that people use on here. That's not allowed in debates. It's strictly informational based. So once I start seeing people attacking other people, it's like it's no longer now it's an argument. You know, it's no longer a debate, and most people don't even know what the hell they're talking about. So it's just easier to discredit someone to actually prove what they're saying is wrong. That's why I tell people, shit, just show me. I know I'm not right about everything, but if I ain't, just show me what's right. If you can do that, then I ain't got nothing to say. It's nothing. If I say something and you show me that I was wrong, if you show me the information, no, you're wrong. This is what. Then it's nothing for me to say. Not me. I'm not one of them people who go, well, that book was written in this age. No, man. If that's what it is, that's what it is, and I move forward because I learn. You know, I rather learn the right thing than keep thinking the wrong thing. You know, so
If it was just that simple, that's what I'm trying to tell people. If it's that simple, we can have much more logical conversations. Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to be right all the time. If I'm having a conversation to learn, we can call that building. I mean, to learn through a debate, but I'm just saying, you ain't even trying to hear what the other person, you ain't even listening to what the other person saying. You hearing and respond. It's two different scenarios.
that's like when I first presented. You know, you supposed to feel to think. It was somebody who came on. I can't remember who the person name. It was the guy though, but he was like, "No, our thoughts create emotions." And I'm like, it took me 15 minutes to explain to him. I'm not saying they don't. What I'm telling you is that's the outside affecting the inside. What I'm telling you is your feelings create thoughts. That's how we manifest on the outside. When you believe in something, I'm trying to teach you how to be intentional. You telling me how you indoctrinated. I'm trying to get you out that indoctrination. You shouldn't allow the outside to affect the inside because that's when you become all discombobulated. You become confused. Now your emotions is battling with your consciousness. It took me 15 minutes, and he still wanted to be right. So I had to go. I had to go deeper, and I said, "Okay, answer this question. Tell me one of your most vivid memories." And I forgot what. I think I had to erase that video. I wish I can go. I think I did because that's when I was doing all them crazy drops. I think what was that dude name? He came from Nate channel. Um, I met him on Nate channel. I forgot his name, but he was saying that he told me his memory, and I said, "Can you tell me how you felt?" He was like, "Yeah." He described his feeling to the T, and I said, "Okay, now can you tell me something that you've been trying to remember?" And he said he had a memory in his childhood. I said, "How did you feel?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "That's why you can't remember." I said, because our emotions are attached to our thoughts. That's how we download through our emotions. So the more you feel, the stronger the feeling you have about something, the clearer the memory be. Well, why is that? Because we feel to think. When you go, do you know how interrogations work? Or when they trying to get a witness to remember something? I know y'all done seen this shit on TV. Even if y'all don't have experience, I know y'all done seen it. They start asking them about their senses. What do you remember seeing? What do you remember hearing? Do you remember a smell? Did you touch something? It's a reason they do that because those senses are downloaded to emotions. Your five senses.
I mean, you always like shout out to you. 'Cause you always tell you like you always say, your greatest memory is is attached to the emotion to it. For example, if somebody dies, you're gonna remember the good things about them, or if you remember the bad things about them, that's the memory that you have of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Your emotion is going to allow you to it links to your memory. So I mean, if y'all need to have that conversation, y'all go and look for it. Y'all go find that live that he did it on. But to me, even as you think about it, it makes sense because I always tell people if you love that person, you remember what they will want you to do when you do it. That's an emotion, right? Okay, I if you're a child and you lose a parent, you think your parent wants you to go to school, you being emotional about that. All right, I'm doing this because this is what my parent want me to do. That's an emotion. That's the memory of the emotion. So you gotta, to me it makes sense. But I know people are gonna try to want to go disagree with that, but that's a y'all problem. I don't really care. But
No,
if
just prove me wrong.
you apply it to
That's
yourself,
all.
yeah, you apply it to
That's
yourself
all.
and if it works for you. And then if he's right, he's right. If he's wrong, he's wrong. But you can't say you didn't try it. That's how I look at it.
And I'm telling you in the way you can observe it for yourself. Anybody can. Think about think about your most clearest memory, and I guarantee you can remember how you felt that day. But then you think about something that you can't even remember how you felt. And like Commander said, people try to suppress. You can suppress that when you got pain, anger, um, people suppress that. Those are feelings you don't want to feel. So you're not even the reason it's suppressed because it's unwanted. You don't want to feel it, and when you feel that, you run away from it, so you won't think about it.
It's just the beauty of the whole thing, right? If you sit there, there's so many people that, they just like to discredit people, right? They need to keep that energy when they get proven wrong. Keep that energy. Why y'all don't never keep that energy? I think I'm gonna do a live about that. Keep your energy, because y'all be so willing to make sure that somebody's wrong, and y'all put so much energy into that. But as soon as you find out they were right, you want to shine up. You want to be in a ball. You want to curl up and hide. Nah, keep that same energy. Because if the person is right, you need to acknowledge that. Because you damn sure gonna acknowledge it when they're wrong. I told you that mother sucker was so keep that same energy. Same. Maybe it's different. But I'm just saying, you gotta keep that energy all the way around. Don't just keep it when you right. Keep it when you're wrong too. Or whatever you gotta do.
And that's what yeah. That's what I'm oh man. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm just saying, it's just time. But y'all, it's just so many people that want to prove somebody wrong. Like for what? What do you get out of that? It doesn't make you a genius because you prove somebody wrong. You probably don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You just prove somebody wrong just to make them look foolish. That's not cute. That's corny. But I'm different. So I'm like I said, I might be the different. I might be the wrong person to talk to because I ain't
But
trying to prove nobody wrong.
but do you like even you were saying like how powerful YouTube is? Like I've seen people build communities on here, but like I be wondering like I've seen people build communities to support themselves, right? I haven't really seen too many people build communities to support the community, you know. Um, so like I wonder is that even like do people even want that?
That's the $1,000,000 question. You know what I mean? Like everybody keep talking about building a team. We don't need to build a team. I'm so sick about hearing build a table. We poor. We don't need a table. Let's sit on the grass. Let's sit in a circle like we playing duck, duck, goose or something. Let's have the conversation there. When we all come up together, we can buy chairs. And when we all buy chairs, we can have tables. And then when we have tables, we can actually have a conversation over a meal. Let's start from the bottom. Let's do that. But you just got so many people that just want to lead. Why you trying to lead me down the rabbit hole? And you ain't got no flashlight. You ain't got nothing to defend us in the rabbit hole. You just wanted to just send me down the rabbit hole. Nah, let's just sit down and let's work this thing out together. We don't need a leader. We can all come to a conclusion. We can do a 5-4 vote or however many number majority rules. Act like y'all vote. Y'all vote any other time. Let's vote to get this thing started. How about that? Y'all worry about presidential things. Y'all worried about the Congress, but you ain't even worried about your own community. They ain't gonna affect it. They gonna go against your community. Let's try to build. Let's try that first. And if it don't work, you can say you tried and keep it moving.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel the United States is a democracy?
It's not no democracy. Okay. I don't think they understand the difference between a democracy and a republic. No, it's not a democracy.
And see, like even this, I feel, but you understand what a republic is. A republic is different from a dictatorship. The republic is just a group of people who making decisions for the majority.
Yeah, it's one step under the dictatorship. That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. It's still more than one person, making all the decisions. So even like the 9, I don't look at it as a democracy. I look at it more as a republic because, like, the people have a voice, but they can't dictate what the direction they go. Because the program is bigger than all of us. But like, I feel like most people, like, even listening to them about this whole Trump and Kamala, they like, oh, we're a democracy, and I'm like, where does it state that in the Constitution? Where does you say I pledge allegiance to a republic, and which it stands? Oh shit!
But that's what I'm saying. People don't understand what they actually doing. They're just going off of a whole thing, right? Like, there's the reason why people are fighting for their sovereignty, the sovereign state, right? They don't even understand that. There's people that don't even understand that you are not a human being. They don't consider you a human being. They consider you a business. You taught in You taught in elementary school everything is not supposed to be in capital letters, right? Mm-hmm. But every major thing that you get is in what? Capital letters. Look at your driver's license.
Straw man, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Look at your social security card. Then people don't understand those numbers. They making money off of your name. They making money off your social security number. They don't understand none of this stuff. So when you tell them that, prove it. I ain't all right. Y'all go ahead and find out yourselves. I don't got. Look, that's when you right. I ain't gonna go through all this with you. I'm telling you, that's what they doing. That people don't understand. Any given time, they can come and take your kid. Why? Because you got a birth certificate. What is a birth certificate? The birth certificate is telling you are a ward of whatever state that child is born in. That child.
Yeah, you got to get a living birth record. That's what he was saying. What he was saying in there is true, and it's not even hard. I actually got my living birth record. You just need blue inkwell. You have to go down. You have to get it. Once you get the paperwork, you got to fill it out. You got to take it to the clerk. Once the clerk is certified, you just got to take it to the. Where did we go? I paid like $300 for it. My one homeboy did it for me. He sent it in once I got it notarized by the clerk. Like once the clerk stamped it, he mailed it in for me. Is a branch in the government. I asked him tomorrow because I was gonna call him anyway. I had to ask him about something else with my business. But yeah, but it's just a living birth record. It's different from a birth certificate. It looks totally different.
I bet it is.
It's different.
But you got so many people afraid of these things. Like, all right, look, you ain't gotta do nothing. What they gonna do? They gonna keep you in the hospital past the 3 days?
But see,
You
I
can't
had
keep your baby. Like,
almost
how
said
does that
something.
work?
Yeah, I had to get mine for a different reason. There's reasons you need that documentation versus any like when it comes to dealing with things overseas. Birth certificate ain't gonna work. So, but I ain't about to get into all that.
Yeah, don't get on all that. Save that. Put that in the back pocket. I'm just saying, people gotta understand what's really going on. Like,
Man, they shit they pants. If people really knew what was going on there, shit they look. You see how pissed off they is about this election. If they really knew what was going on, that shit they pants, bro. I'm just being honest with you. You ain't got man.
but
And
that's why I'm trying to tell people I don't worry about none of that. Like, I'm
no,
over here
it's no
just.
purpose.
Oh my gosh, they talking about Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul as a weigh-in. I can't.
Oh, he did, bro. You ain't see that, man.
I see it, but I'm just.
I ain't letting no 50-year-old man in no drawers slap me in the face, bro. He in his drawers and slapped him. Man, Tyson looked like he was gonna tear his ass up though. Like, bro, look, first of all, I ain't even about to bother him. He in his drawers, bro. Like, we gonna take pictures. Could we get somebody in between? Could we get a couple people in between us, man? This dude talk about I heard that interview when he told that dude he'd bend him over and nah, man, you in your drawers too, and you crazy. I'm straight.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm straight, bro.
Understand what's going on, man. This is some
Yeah.
like I don't think people really understand, right? They have a reason to be afraid. But you should be more afraid that you ain't prepared yourself for nothing that you think is gonna happen. Because if you prepared yourself to protect yourself, you wouldn't even be worried about
They
this.
wouldn't even be worried about it. And that's what I was ranting off earlier. And Commander, they ain't gonna simmer down until he out of office. And then that way, whatever they thought he was gonna do, it ain't get done. So there was a whole bunch of other shit they said he was gonna do the first time he got elected. And if he, man, look, I was trying to, I couldn't find, I don't know, I can find it on my phone, but if you go look up the Heritage Foundation, like I was saying, these people write those things every election year. And you can, I showed you what Google said. Yeah, they do this shit every year since 1981. So, that project 2025, when Obama got elected, it was some things in that project that he actually implemented. He didn't implement everything, but it's think tank. So ain't nothing new under the sun. So there's some stuff in there that might come to fruition, and there's some stuff that, hell no. But
they don't understand, but like what I always say is all these woke people, they still daydreaming. So I don't know what to tell them no more. I'm not saying we got all the answers. We just want y'all to think. Just be logical with your thinking. It's not emotional. Shout out to the word, because that's the word of the day. Stop being emotional. Be logical. That's a sentence, but whatever. That's y'all can put that on a t-shirt. Say the word 9% said that.
You know what? There's a time and place for everything. It's just when you dealing with people, bro, it ain't no point in being emotional unless y'all, came to that agreement. Because, like, when I be talking to people, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't care how nobody feel, bro. I can't do shit about that. I really don't, man. It's like, what you telling me about your feelings for? I ain't your damn therapist. I ain't getting paid for this shit. Nobody care about how you feel. We talking about, well, I feel that this shouldn't. No, that's nice. That's nice. Take your feelings over there in the corner, get a sleeping bag, and take a nap. Don't nobody care about that shit. We trying to get shit done. Your feelings don't. Nah, man. That should be weird, bro. But I'm a compassionate person. So I just don't say what be going on in my head, but I listen to you.
Yeah, that's how I am. I listen to you.
But you don't want to
Okay,
know what be going through my head because I'd be like,
you gotta put that away and say, okay, so here's the question. What's your next move? You said all that, what's next?
right,
Let them answer their
right.
own question. Let them answer their own
Like,
question. That way they can never say, oh, he told I ain't tell you nothing. I asked you a question. What's your next move? So as you talk to yourself, see, this is what happens when
the-
you talk to yourself.
the-
You answer your own question and you go follow it. There you go. It wasn't me. I'm Shaggy.
and Commander, I'm telling people to care about how they feel. You know, I'm telling them to care about how they feel. I ain't telling them to tell me how they feel. Two different things.
And that's the difference. You can express how you feel, but I don't need to hear it. And that's the thing. I don't gotta
it's,
see it.
like, it's like care about how you feel because I don't. But see, no, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. There's a time and place for everything, right? If we having a conversation about logic, it annoys me when people tell me how they feel. Okay, yeah, take your opinion over there in the corner because it's worthless right now. Because the way you feel ain't gonna make shit shake or move. You know, so it's a time and place. Now, if we sitting here sharing our feelings and emotions, oh, definitely. You know, I can help you translate your feelings and all that. You know, I can do that. But the way I'm set up, once I go into logical mode, everything else is asinine. Like I don't even want to hear it. Like it don't make sense. Now you wasting my time. And that's what people tend to do because oftentimes people don't have a voice, right? So they come on the internet and then they got a voice now. So they just want to go around telling people about how they feel about different things with no, like, you can't tell me, like, look, I am not a Trump supporter, but don't sit up here and rah me up about how you feel about Trump, like how you feel about Project 20. You're not stating no fucking facts. That's annoying. It's like because you talking to, like, I know who the Heritage Foundation is. I know what that is. I ain't gonna say I know who it is, but I know what it is. So when they start saying Project 2025, I'm like, ain't that what the Heritage? I'm thinking that in my head, like that's what the. So I know it's some crazy shit in there because a lot of them, like I said, it's people from. It's not just politicians. Some of them people are like religious leaders. Some of them are philosophers. Some of them are philanthropists. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of people who come together and write like a guide of how they think the country should run. That's all it is. It's like a think tank. And I first heard of it when Obama, because they were saying it wasn't like all publicized like they doing Trump, but people were saying the same thing about Obama. I'm pretty sure you can go back and find some videos. If you go back deep enough, you can find some video when they was like, "Oh, Obama is aligning with the heritage people from the heritage, and they got this project that they're trying to put out." That people were saying that. So, because it was somebody it was somebody Obama was close to, who was like who contributed to it. So they attached him to, they attached Obama to it too. Just like they attached Obama to his pastor. Yeah, just like they did that. But no, I do care how people feel. It's just a time and place for that. You know, if we talking logic and you coming just telling me how you feel with no fact, that's annoying to me. Because everything I'm at least present it in a way where we can observe. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just tell me something without giving me some type of mechanics to it, some type of ideology or philosophy to it. Oh yeah, Trump gonna be a dictator. How? Where do you get that from? Oh, because Project 2025. What? He wrote that? People people think like Trump people wrote that. Like some of the shit. Oh, Trump, because Trump said that he want to take. I mean, it wasn't that he wanted. What did they say about the police? That he gonna give them full immunity. That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit don't even sound right. Like, we can agree, Trump blow a lot of shit out his ass. That's just what we can agree on that. And if we can't, then you how many times have you seen him grab a woman by the? He said it, but how many times have you seen it? How many women came out and said that Trump did this to me?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I ain't, we
And see,
no
but see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he never did it, but what I'm saying is you can't just accuse people of things or say things that's not factual and get mad when people ask for the facts. Like, I mean, I heard Trump say a lot of stuff. I heard Biden say some stuff. I heard Kamala say stuff. I heard Obama say stuff. A lot of people say stuff, right? But at the end of the day, what they gonna do? Like, Trump do that because, and it's not me justifying, because I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid. I think, like, when people fall for that shit, then I mean that just shows the people, But you have to agree. I don't feel neither one of them was fit to be president. I really don't. I think it was bad selection, and
I'm trying to figure out why they have young people in there. Where's all the young people at?
Right. That's what I'm saying. And you just have to, we just gonna have to deal with what we got and make the best out of it. It's some stuff that he said I totally agree with. My son is in school now. I don't want him learning about no ABC. I want him to learn about his ABCs, not LBGTs. I don't need to learn about all that. It's just regular ABCs.
He talking about defunding he talking about taking away the whole the federal education programs like itself. I'm like, okay, let's see how that works. I want to see how that works.
That shit ain't gonna work.
I just want to see how it works.
That shit ain't gonna work.
Come on, you gonna give all the money to the homeschool, the people that's homeschooling. You gonna give them this, that, and the third. Okay.
Oh, for real? Okay.
That's what he said that. It's like 10,000.
Okay. 10,000.
Something like that. Something to that extent.
I need to remodel my playroom. I'm gonna need a little bit more than 10 G's. I got to make this a classroom. Okay, I take that. I teach a couple other kids.
Right. Look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look. Go whoever got that teacher's license, y'all go ahead and let them build from home. But that's what I'm saying. How could you do that if there's gonna be no curriculum? See what I'm saying? Like that. Y'all gotta just
man, this curriculum is bullshit anyway.
But what I'm saying is, how they gonna do that? How you gonna take away that? Who's making the curriculum then? If they stop the federal education, who's going to do the curriculum? The locals, the states.
I seen something. What was that today or yesterday? Trump giving white people reparations. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm listening to it, and I'm looking like, bro, y'all be tripping, man. Like, because man, Don Lemon. Man.
He already listen. Yeah.
Bro, I ain't listening, bro. Nah, he just weird. I don't care what y'all, bro. Look, let me be quiet. Let me get off here, cause I'm gonna get in trouble now. Cause that shit just weird anyway. That motherfucker weirdo. D-O. He don't even get no E. He just weird D-O.
What up, though? So those of y'all that's still here, he's back, y'all. Guess who's back? Back again.
Commander, that's you?
What up, Nine?
What up, Nine? I ain't see you posted in the chat. I'm like, hold on, is that Commander?
I'm here for my white reparations. I heard that. I said I better come up here. How do I apply?
you gotta you had to be discriminated against through the DEI program.
No, is that a real thing? Or somebody's making that up.
No, Trump said that he was eradicating the DEI program, the diversity. And he said anybody who was discriminated against during that program, that he go compensate them. And people took that to say that he had given white people reparations. I'm looking like, man.
So they would have to prove that they got picked over, like that they didn't get chosen because they were white. They have to prove that.
Yeah.
They gotta be voted on through the republics.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, people can have bright ideas. I don't mean the shit go work. Like, that's like, oh man. I'm like, even if it did work and people get paid, I don't give a flying fuck. So what, man? They just gave billions of dollars to Ukraine. So what do I care about a couple $1,000?
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, yo, there's people. Nobody's gonna fix inflation, huh? Nobody gonna fix that. You paying $22 for something that's claimed to be organic, but it's got pesticide all over it. A fruit, a piece of apple. Come on, man.
Bro,
Y'all gotta do better than that.
If people knew the truth, it'll make sense. All this stuff makes sense.
People have to be qualified, right? Even like, it doesn't matter. The people that got hired still have to be qualified. You don't just get hired because you're of color.
Right. I mean, shit. I got passed over with affirmative action in place. What the I mean, shit. People will do whatever, man. Look, there's always loopholes and all that shit, and with all these laws and everything. So I mean, that's just life, man. People always looking for somebody to make their life better by getting the fucking hand-me-out, man. Just bust your ass and get what you can get and keep it moving.
Find something you love to do. You won't call it a job. I'm just trying to tell people this. If you find something that you love to do, it won't be a job. You're just getting paid for it.
That's the problem, Gary. These people love fucking chaos, so now they're getting paid for what they love to do.
Right.
And that's my point. And there'll be people on there for 6 hours, 8 hours, getting all type of monetization, plus the super chats, plus the cash app. They have made a days of work. And you see them every day. They ain't got nothing else to do. I'm just telling y'all how this thing works. It's sad, but I ain't got the proof is in the pudding. View it yourself. It ain't me saying it. It's what the people showing. I don't know what to say behind that. And hey, why y'all put your cash app on there? I don't know. You know what's funny? Every YouTuber starts off like, right? I ain't here for the money, but then the very next live, the cash app is on the underlay. I'm like, wait a minute, how that work? Okay, if that's not what you're here for, then that shouldn't be a major concern. If your content gonna make people want to donate anyhow, put out some good content, you might get away with something. You might get a donation here or there. So I don't know. People are just different.
Yeah,
but like Word was saying.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no,
go ahead.
No.
No, like you were saying about, do people really want a community that's helping, like the community? I don't think so.
Thank you. Okay, I ain't tripping.
Because like I've seen it and then I question it, but nobody else is questioning it. Like the one lady, there's a few content creators and they talk about missing children and victims of crime, and now they're beefing and going to court. So they're collecting money for court, and I'm not lying. They've collected. This one lady has collected 10,000. That's not enough. 15,000, 5,000. She's probably collected well over $50,000 from just donations in the last 8 months.
Man,
and I'm thinking, what's wrong with the people? Because all that money could go towards helping victims.
Mm-hmm.
in the community, because there's victims in the community. Could be going towards helping find missing children. But yeah, here's everybody donating so that 2 YouTubers are fighting in court, and they're all about it.
And man, I have went to other channels where where it seemed like they got a good community, and I get over there, I try to I guess fit in or whatever, and it is no building, and it's like it's just me. Like, oh, we here to build you up. Okay, I'm straight.
For sure, everything is about what the YouTuber needs. My
Yeah.
car broke down. My kids need Christmas. You know how many people are in the chat that need help?
Mm-hmm.
Who are donating their last little bit of Social Security check or
Mm-hmm.
disability? It's weird. And then the one time I remember there was a lady who got help. Okay, because I think she had to move or something, and she got a little bit of help. Even I donated to her. That was a whole issue. Like, did she really need help? Why her? There's more people needed. Like, everybody's fighting over this lady who got a few donations. That's what I'm saying. No, they really don't want it, because even that is a problem.
Yeah, they always
Helping
fight.
each other.
Yeah, it is, and that's the sad thing because it'll be a couple people who ruin the potential of something, and it's hard to prevent that because the internet is a little different, and you don't know who talking to who or who doing. Like, man, there's so much weird shit on here. Like, you come on here, like me. I don't be talking about nobody. I know I talk about some touchy things like behavior and personality. I ain't talking about nobody. I always relate the shit back to me on purpose because I was fucked up and I'm still working on myself. So, it's easy for me to talk about me. And I've been saying that. But no matter what I say, people always go feel the way they want to feel about what I say. And it's like, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it? Like that annoys me. Oh, you were talking about no, I was talking about me. I was talking about what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about like ain't nobody that goddamn important where I feel like I need to talk about them and they don't know because I'm gonna be like, no, it's your ass. I ain't afraid of you. What you gonna do? Internet slap me? No, you're not. Nothing gonna happen. So if I wanted to, I would, but that's not what I do. Even if I say something that say if I was around something and I seen somebody do something and I talk about it, I'm not gonna disrespect that person. I'm talking about the situation because that same situation I experienced it, and then I tell you how I overcame that situation. That's the only reason to relate to me because I've been through the shit. Same shit you going through, I've been there. So let me tell my story about that situation. Like, just listen to the fucking content. But people so emotional and they get triggered. Oh, you talking about me? Ain't nobody talking about your stank ass. That's how I be thinking. That's just how I be thinking. Like, but that's how it is on here. Like, man, let me not say that. But it's
Yeah, and
like,
people will hold you to you're not perfect or you're messing up. They'll judge you. But then you got people that's a whole mess all the time, and it's like, oh
yeah,
no, they're real. Oh no, I appreciate them because they're real, and they make all kinds of excuses for them
yeah,
too.
and that's what I was just saying about, the election. How it was some people who hated Trump so much they voted for Kamala, and then when you start pointing out her flaws, they justify them or they make excuses for them, and vice versa. People hated Kamala so much that they voted for Trump, and then when you point out his flaws, they start
He's
justifying.
real.
Yeah,
But he's
like
right.
like no,
They
I
say
tell
he's
you,
not lying about his stuff. I'm sure there's stuff he lies about.
hell yeah,
Talking about a lot of stuff. I'm just saying.
I
From New
would
York.
shit.
I know what he's about, but I don't care. I don't care about none of that stuff. It's not, at the end of the day, if y'all so afraid of the situation, keep yourself prepared for anything that's going to happen. Y'all don't even want to work together. Let's work together. Look, you don't even want to work with yourself. But y'all so worried about 20. What is it? Project 2025. He's just getting into office again. How y'all know it's going to take at least a year for it to start? Y'all can listen. He only got 3 more years after that. Y'all can get him out of there by that time.
It's only 4 years.
Young Red. Oh no, because remember he go throw away the Constitution and become a dictator. I'm like, what?
Whatever, yes.
I'm like, who will let him do that? Like they go, like, come on now, like like they, man, bro. Look,
Yeah, that's what Shay said when he did the Kamala interview.
I don't even know what these people talking about.
like people weird, bro. Like he gonna throw away the Constitution, becoming because the Simpsons said it. Oh, bro, y'all weird, man. Like people are weird.
They
Well, once they've made up their mind, there's like nothing you can say
And
to
it's
change
just
their
belief.
mind.
It's just
They just
belief.
double down.
Man, people, you know how much some people made off that Project 25? Man, people was going to buy books. I'm like, why y'all buying them big ass books? There's a PDF online. Just read it. Like, you know, they made so much money. Like, you see what happened when people are capricious, when you just emotionally impulsive. You just do crazy shit like go buy a big ass Project 2025 book.
Most people don't even know the Constitution.
Right.
Like they don't even know like the first 5, like anything of the Constitution. Even like you see the videos where they ask the police officers like,
Oh yeah,
questions about even like what's the First Amendment, what's the Second Amendment, like they don't even know.
man. That's why I told people go get you a Black Law Dictionary. Go get you a Black Law Dictionary. That's why I be like some of the stuff people be saying, like even like because I was I'm not gonna lie, years ago I was enamored with that sovereign citizens, and then when I started doing my research, I'm like, hell nah, bro. Like you know, like man, hell nah, I'm straight. Somebody go punch you in the face, you can't call 911. You're a sovereign citizen. You better go tell your military.
You know who are sovereign citizens? The police. They the sovereign citizens. The laws usually don't apply to them. Usually.
I'm gonna get you.
No, it's a group. I mean, it's like now when you say if you just said federal police, I would have totally agreed to you because it's positions in this country where you become like you get similar to diplomatic immunity. Yeah,
Well, that would
it's
be nice to have,
positions.
right? Diplomatic immunity. Go put somebody in their head. I got diplomatic immunity.
That's why Trump's gonna pardon himself, remember?
Yeah, he ain't even gonna need to do that.
He ain't gonna need that. For what?
Because they can't charge him once you become a
Right.
sitting president. You can't do nothing to him.
Right. And that's why he pushed so hard for that. So
But
the 34-time felon. I just don't know if the felons get their guns down. That's all I want to know. If I have the right to bear arms, how you gonna tell me I can't bear arms? That's what a felon should always ask. How can I not bear arms? That's my right.
Once you agreed to accept the felony, you gave up those rights.
What's that one group? I think it's called Morris. Is it Morris? Have you heard of them? They're like the sovereign group.
Oh, I haven't heard of them. I know a couple sovereign communities. They like countries within a country. I got a lawyer friend. He is a sovereign citizen, but man, when he broke that shit down, you ain't got that paper, you ain't got that money, then you might as well keep participating in the system that you agreed to participate in.
Yeah, like the one guy won't get his driver's license renewed, so he's driving on a suspended. He gets pulled over, he gets arrested, he's got to pay the fine, and then he gets let out, takes his car to the impound, and then he does it all over again. Like, I don't know, that's weird to me. Why not just pay for your registration of your driver's license? Why don't?
And look, I am not suggesting anyone do this because I would never do it again. Okay, because I don't drive. Okay, but I argued with a cop one time that I was not driving, that I was traveling, and I just think he was annoyed. And he was like, "Man, get the hell out of here." That worked one time. I never do
It
it again.
works sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the percentage is.
If
It
they
works a
feel
lot.
like
But you gotta sit there and go through. It's too much to go through.
no,
You
because
know,
no matter what you say, like they can still take you to jail. Like, look, you can feel you got rights when it comes to a cop, but the cop has the authority to arrest you off of their own suspicion. After they arrest you, yeah, you can raise hell and get them investigated and all that, but that ain't gonna stop them from arresting you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what you tell them. I don't care what laws or rights you think you have. If you fucking with a cop and want to put cuffs on you, and man, look, that's just reality. We know people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once they write that report, it's like they were versus yours. And if you don't,
Yeah.
the only reason people been getting justice or whatever now is because a lot of shit is recorded. But pre-recording, it was your word versus theirs, and the judge always will take the cops. Unless
Yeah, they'll say fight it in court.
yeah,
And that's a pain. Most people don't have money or time to fight it in court. It's a lot of trouble.
you're gonna get a jailhouse lawyer.
So
And you're
when
right.
people
They believe what the cop says.
so when people be like, we got rights, I'll be like, all right, go ahead and show me them rights. Go ahead and fuck with the wrong cop on the wrong day and see how many rights you got. You gonna get some stitches. That's what you gonna get. You'll get a busted lip. You might be doing an electric slide. They shock your ass. Shit. You better leave them alone. Don't bother them. They don't bother you. That's how I get along with cops. Cops don't bother me. And look, I'm happy I live in a community where the people police it live too. I see a cop. Hey, what up though? What's your name? Yep, I'm just telling you, my name Dory. You see, I got kids. I ain't a gangbanger, bro. I'll just be walking. I be having my hood on sometimes. That's just me because I can't see. Don't mind me. I get a handicap sticker on my
Don't
hood.
mind me.
I put a handicap sticker on my hoodie so you'll know it's me. All right, we good? All right, have a nice day. I ain't no threat. Have a nice one. Yep. Keep it moving. Shit, I ain't trying to break no laws anyway, so I ain't worried about no damn cop.
I heard this lady on the parole board. The guy was trying to explain to her how he got arrested and how the cop didn't want to hear it and just arrested him. And she's like, I believe what the report says. I believe what. And I'm thinking, this lady's never seen the tons of videos where cops just arrest people, like just
Yeah.
because their emotions, because their egos hurt.
And that's why, like, when people be trying to look, I guess you can call that white privilege. I ain't talking shit to no cop. No, I'm straight. I'm trying to get the fuck out. I'm trying to get the fuck on. I'm like, oh, you said I did. I apologize. Won't do it again. You have a nice day, sir. Okay, I'll pay the ticket tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You good. All right, I just go pay this goddamn ticket because I'm gonna just pay it. I remember last time I paid a ticket, I walked in the police precinct to pay the ticket, and I had coffee and donuts. They was like, man, give me that. Take your money back. Who wrote that? Man, they called the cop up and was like, you don't know who this is? I'm like, shit, how y'all know who I am? Oh, my face was on like real estate thing. He's like, no, he a cool dude. No, what do you do? 5 over? You gonna write him a ticket for 5 over? Man, get this shit out of here. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You never know.
Mm.
So, but if I was being an asshole about, oh, you'll give me a ticket for 5 over, man, I went in there. That's what I'm saying. Just play it cool. I mean, you know what I mean? Time. I remember I got pulled. I was on my way home from work, and I was working in the hospital. I had a long day. It was Christmas, and I was stressed out because we had some stuff happen. So I got pulled over by a state trooper, and he was like, you just got off work. I'm in my scrubs. Like, yeah. He was like, well, why would you like that in your car? You couldn't wait till you get home. I'm like, man, I had a stressful day. He was like, man, just get home. Happy Merry Christmas. Get the headlight fixed. I'm like, all right.
No, there's some nice. See, and that's the thing though. Like that person, that officer could have been really nice to you, and then who knows on the next stop or the next stop. Because both things can be the same.
Mm-hmm. But
Could have been nice to you and not to someone else.
But see, a lot of times too is the energy, man. It's the energy you give them cops, man. Like I got a lot of law enforcement in my family, And my cousin, he'll tell you, like, man, as long as people be cool, he said, half the time I just be pulling people over to warn them because I know other people go pull them over and go give them a ticket. So I pull them over, like, look, you tripping, calm down. He said, but as soon as they get sassy with me, I'm writing everything up. He'll tell you that.
Yep. And
He's
they
like,
have pet peeves.
Mm-hmm.
They may not pull you over for like talking on the phone, but maybe their pet peeve is like rolling stops or something. And yeah. They don't want to do all kinds of paperwork.
No, they really don't. No, I mean, it's good cops and bad cops. I'm just not taking my chances, so I ain't gonna talk shit to neither one of them, good or bad. Ain't no purpose. They got guns, I don't. They got a gun and a badge. I ain't got all that. So just do what you need to do to make it home. Well, you ain't supposed to be bullshit. White people get shot by cops too. Everybody get it.
That ain't spoken about at all.
I was just
and
speaking
elderly people. You think they would have compassion for elderly people? Not all the time.
It's this video. I know it was in my history. I seen it like 3 weeks ago. Man, it was an elderly man. Well, he was older. I ain't gonna say elderly. He was probably about like 60, 70. They pulled him over. All he said is, "Sir, can I ask you, get the fuck out the car?" He snatched him through the window. I'm like, "Oh, bro, you gonna break his hip?" Like, shit. Yeah, Colonel Sanders looking ass motherfucker. He was a white dude too. He pulled his ass out that car quick as hell. I'm looking like we ain't getting no fried chicken no more. He gonna shut that shit down after this. You done fucked up Colonel Sanders, bro.
They ain't doing that chicken right. Great. No, man. Gotta have that same, but you got that same concept on here too. You got some good people, you got some bad people. Shout out to the good ones that's here. I don't be wanting to deal with them emotional knuckleheads. I can't do it. I'm gonna leave that to Coach D.
It's all right with people in their emotions. They just got to be functioning adequately. I don't mind people in their emotions just being it correctly, and don't give it to me. That's your shit. Those are your emotions. You responsible for them. Don't try to give them to me. I'm straight. I got my own to deal with. You deal with yours. I deal with mine, and we good. It's all the projection and the hatred and like, bro, ain't nobody got time for that.
Did you see the one where the cops pulled this lady over because there was a call about some road rage or something? So they pull her over right on the train tracks, and the cop. Did you see it?
I didn't see that one.
I think the cop pulled up right on the train. I think it was like 2 or 3 of them. Might have been only 2 cop cars. I'm not sure, but at least 2. And the one dude pulls onto the tracks. The lady, I'm not sure if she's on the tracks or right off, but they take her in handcuffs and they put her in the car that's on the tracks. And you can hear in the body cam that the train is coming. And they're not even paying attention. They're like searching the car, and you can hear it. And by the time they notice it, boom, it hits the girl in the car.
Oh, shit.
She's sitting with handcuffs in the back seat. Boom. They don't even make an attempt to take her out. That's how fast it happened.
Damn, her family got paid.
I'm trying to think how much. I think she got like, I want to say 8 million. Yeah, she survived.
Away, right? She survived?
She survived.
Shit. I'm still alive.
But she had some brain damage. She had some, broken bones. Like,
holy shit, bro. I'm straight.
It looked like she was getting off of work, like you said, I think she was still wearing her work clothes. I'm not sure, but she had a baby even. So she, that's. But you think, like, how dumb can they be?
Man, cops are regular ass people. Most of them ain't got no college education. So the same people who work in the McDonald's is patrolling your streets. That's just what it is. Okay, so, yeah, that's just what it is.
And you know what comes to mind? Like, how they're always like, oh, officer safety, officer safety. They're always like, officer. Where was the safety for, like, the people? Where's the safety for the people?
Man, what is that? Y'all remember that? What is it, Super Troopers?
Yeah, like that.
That reminds me of the average cop.
Like the Reno 911.
Yeah, man. Cause look, I ain't lying to you, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm being honest to God. I'm being honest to everything I know. Like the shit y'all see on Grey's Anatomy and with Scrubs, all that shit really be happening in the hospital. So I can only imagine what be happening everywhere else because, like I done seen some wild, crazy, fucked up shit, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to be around there scaring the shit out of people, just having fun, just fucking around. You like I do on here. Oh, I was like that in the hospital. I was a jokester. I had fun, you know. I just didn't fuck with them nuns because they look like they floating. I don't like nuns. Okay, I don't care I don't care what they are. They just look like they floating. Nobody should look like they floating.
Like they're what?
They floating. Like where they feet at? Why
Oh, they're
they just be
floating.
moving across the floor? Like why y'all so old and be moving like that, bro? It look like they be moonwalking forward. Like, bro, why is y'all? It's just smooth. Like they don't swing their arms or nothing. Like, bro, that shit ain't real. They be having them long dresses on. I be thinking they be having them shoes on with the skates and they just be floating down the damn hallway. I'm telling you, that shit don't look real. Like they don't look real.
The ones that I've seen, like at the store, they're usually not like friendly either. They're just there to do what they gotta do.
Yeah, man, they be all mean and it was one nun. She used to be. She was cool. She was cool. She was. She used to go to the child, area all the time and read to the kids. So she was real cool. I used to go pick up the kids and she'd be like, just give me 5 more minutes. I'd be like, all right, shit, I ain't whatever you say. Shit, this y'all hospital. I ain't fucking with y'all. 5 minutes, I'd be chilling. Like, shit, can I go get a milk or some juice or something? Shit, some crackers. But, yeah, But they generally, I'd be like, damn, y'all stricter than God. I just think they be mad because they can't get none.
Probably. Gary, you ever run into some nuns?
Nope.
You never? How about some monks?
Never.
Nope. Never monks either?
I've been around monks too. I study with monks. But you in New York. I'm surprised you ain't run into Cho Young Fat or something.
Nah,
oh shit, it's about to be 3 o'clock. Let me get my ass off here.
Good night.
All right. Good night, Nine.
Y'all done got me in trouble.
You got yourself in trouble. You ain't supposed to get up there. You don't want to blame us. All right. Look.
Because we left him.
Like, Gary? Little D gonna be like, Gary again? Oh, no.
Look. Yeah, I was talking to Gary earlier. My son was like, "Is that Mama?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Is it Papa?" I'm like, "No." He said, "Who is it?" I said, "Gary." He's like, "Gary? Who's Gary?" And he was like,
Gary.
He's like, "Where's Gary at?" I said, he in New York. He far away. Far away. My son was like so baffled, like, why is he so far away? Like everything is why. And I'm like, because that's where he lives, son. That's why I'm talking to him on the phone. He ain't over here because he's far away here in New York. So he's so far away that he can't come here. So we just talk on the phone. He was like, but why?
That's your question, your favorite word. Why? There you go. You told him that. It ain't gonna stop. Why?
That's all he asks is why. My wife gets so mad. Because I told you. I said, no, you have to explain why to him. But he's a kid. And I said, you know what? Didn't that irritate you when you asked your parents something and they told you just do it because you a kid and I'm an adult? And then okay, so why would you do it? You know how that felt. So why would you do it? Wasn't it important to you to understand why things were? Yeah, okay, we'll just explain it to him.
But he'll just keep asking why, like after the next explanation, right?
Not really. You know what? No, is once he get like my son, he asked like even at 4 years old, like sometimes he just say why one time, but once it go like 2 or 3 times, I ask him, what are you trying to figure out? And he'll tell me.
I'm trying to figure out who's Gary.
I'm surprised he ain't say from SpongeBob. I'm like, oh my god, that's everybody.
Oh, my son ain't watching that shit.
I'm just saying that's the next
Good.
line. Everybody, "You from SpongeBob?" I'm like, oh my god, what the?
I almost said
Who's Gary the
something.
snail?
Whatever it is, snail. Yeah, I guess it's a snail. Yeah.
I just know Patrick, and I'm not gonna tell you why I know Patrick.
He's a starfish, isn't he?
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, this girl I dated, right? It was this thing under her pillow, right? And I'm like, what the hell is that? She's like, it's Patrick. I'm like, what the fuck is a Patrick? She's like, you know Patrick from like SpongeBob, and I'm looking like, why do you have? It was I don't know.
Tell me it wasn't what I think it is.
It was an apparatus, but it didn't look like one.
Oh,
It looked like a
Lord.
damn starfish or something. I'm like, how do you put that thing? Okay, I don't want to know.
I don't even want to know what an apparatus is. I'm playing slow.
It was an apparatus.
La, 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 la.
It was an
I knew when she
apparatus.
said it's under the pillow.
It was an apparatus for pleasure.
Oh, Lord.
The pleasuring apparatus.
It was for headaches. You put it on your temple, and it takes away your headaches.
Oh, you had to stop and smell the roses. Okay.
Man,
Oh my goodness.
That's why I say women are deviant. I've been around a lot of deviant women.
Hashtag no oatmeal. I can't eat oatmeal now the same.
See, this is what y'all get. That's what you get. That's what you get. You're supposed to win off. So we're talking about apparatus.
By the way, I was trying to look up the Dude Ranch, but then I thought if it's illegal, because the Bunny Ranch is legal, so they have all kinds of like videos, documentaries.
Where's the Bunny Ranch at? Is that in Vegas?
In Vegas, yeah. And
okay,
it's
so
legal.
I might have been wrong because wherever that Bunny Ranch is, that's where the Dude Ranch is.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Texas.
You said Texas, so I was like,
yeah.
I was
so
looking for
it might have been Vegas. I know is because because they said is actually not too far from because I knew they used to have an HBO show or something like that called the Bunny Ranch, right?
I think so.
Or
I've seen videos.
It was either Skinamax or HBO. But anyway, when they said the Dude Ranch, I didn't know what it was. I was being funny, like, oh, is that like the Bunny Ranch? And they was like, yeah, with dudes. It's down the street from there. And I'm like, what? Like, oh, that shit real? But yeah, it's wherever. I thought it was in Texas, but it's wherever the Bunny Ranch is.
Vegas.
Wherever you have that. Wherever you have to was at. Fine.
But YouTube didn't come up with any videos, so it has to be called something else. Like it came up with videos like actual dude ranches where guys go to ride horses and do men stuff. I guess I don't know.
Brokeback Mountain Ranches.
Yeah.
Bro, you said it.
I gotta do more digging.
Bro,
or maybe not. Okay.
Bro, they almost got me, man, because my boy Heath Ledger was in it. I look at him different. So I'm like, they was like, you seen Brokeback Mountain with Heath Ledger? I'm like, oh, Heath Ledger. And this wasn't too long after A Knight's Tale. And I'm like, oh, what's this about? And then they start telling me, like, I ain't watching that shit. What the fuck I need to watch that for? It's a good movie. How the fuck is it a good movie? That ain't no, not a good movie for me. I ain't watching that shit. Don't you want to know what happened? I ain't that goddamn curious. I'm good.
Well,
I'm straight.
Shout out to Real. Look, shout out to Realist, right? Because Realist was just talking about that with Gladiator 2. And Denzel went out there and told Denzel went out there and kissed the man.
It's not in the movie.
I know, but I'm like, I'm like, oh Lord, they don't even understand what they do. I don't know what made him say that. I guess he don't care. But
why would he admit to that? It's not even a scene.
He getting old. He like, fuck it, all the celebrity shit coming out, might as well.
He probably thought it was gonna come out.
I ain't going with that. No, I ain't going with that. I don't think he cares. Because I'm saying, all right. Because they probably know somebody gonna leak it. That's probably why he did it. Somebody gonna leak it.
Man, I ain't fuck that, bro. I ain't kissing no dude. That's why I don't need to be. I don't need to be an actor. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to be none of that shit, bro. Because y'all ain't get. I ain't wearing no dresses. I ain't putting no wigs on. I ain't wearing no bras. Like people be doing this shit. Talking about, oh, it's funny. Nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. I'm straight.
I don't think he did it for that reason. I think he played a part. I'm just not. I mean, let me rephrase
that. Man, that part ain't for me to play. I'm straight. Like, what do you need to fucking kiss? Like, no, man. It wasn't even like, bro.
It
I
was a
wouldn't
kiss of
even.
death.
I
I
wouldn't
guess
even.
CGI didn't exist back then.
And then I heard at first I heard when he said he kissed him on the forehead, and I'm like, I can understand that, because like it's probably like his warrior going out to battle and shit. And it's like a blessing, because even in my culture, that's a blessing. A man kiss another man on the forehead, that ain't considered like that. That's actually a blessing. But and then I heard him say, and then because somebody said, "Oh yeah, you kissed him on the forehead," he was like, "No, I kissed the guy on the lips, but I guess they wasn't ready for it." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? Is this AI? Did they just Tupac like they did Tupac with the Drake thing? Is this what this is? And then who the fuck interviewing him? Where's your handler at, bro? You ain't said no shit like that since I've been alive."
Well, all I know is anything Al Pacino was weirdo for kissing Fredo. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Man, all them weird, bro. All them fucking weird, bro.
Ain't nobody said nothing about Al Pacino. That was 50 years ago. I don't want to hear nothing.
I didn't even know what movie was that?
What you mean, Godfather 2?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that.
ARD, what up?
They kissing people on the lips and shit.
And Godfather 2.
ARD, what up, though?
He said, "Listen, Fredo, I know you betrayed me. I know it was you." He kissed him right on the lip, and Fredo ran out the damn. He ran out the room.
Oh hell no, bro! I ain't even know all that. What about Robert De Niro? He. I know he just had a baby. He kissing men too. Like this shit getting weird, man.
He just had a baby.
Yeah, with a woman though.
Yeah, he had a baby.
Saying. But that happened 50 years. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody said nothing 50 years ago. He kissed that man square on the lips. Talk about, I know it was you. And then
Al Pacino, not Robert De Niro. Okay, I know one of them had a baby.
Al Pacino had the baby. Same man that kissed Fredo.
Is he still alive, Al Pacino?
Yes.
Yeah. So Robert De Niro didn't kiss a man, right?
Not that I know of.
Hold on, yes he did. It was one of them,
we'll just say he
funny movies. No, it's one of them
allegedly.
funny movies. Yeah, it's one of them funny movies that he did.
You're right. I think he dressed up as a woman too.
Oh man, so they wild, bro. No, you know what fucked me up? This is I don't care what nobody say, bro. When I seen Blade in a dress, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like you too damn big and black, bro. You too damn big and black for that shit, bro.
Oh, you talking
Who's
about
Blade?
Wesley Snipes. Out of all people.
Doesn't he have that black leather coat? It's not a dress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Tu Wong Fu thanks for everything.
Yeah, he played with
he played a fucking crossdresser. With Patrick Swayze. What's the little funny dude? I can't remember. That used to the dude he played the clown on Spawn. What is his name? I liked his movies too. That broke my heart, bro. I'm like, why is y'all doing this, bro? Like, why is y'all doing this?
You got to pay their dues.
That's what I said. I can't be famous. I am not built to be famous.
Lamont said he ain't doing none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Lamont.
Man, my wife, I remember when I first got with my wife, she was like, "Would you do anything for me?" I'm like, "Sure, I would." "Would you wear a thong?" "Hell no." Hey, what the fuck I look like wearing a thong for? No, I ain't wearing no goddamn thong.
She was testing you.
I would do anything. That. Nah. Nah, hell no. I ain't wearing no
butt stuff.
Thong. No, man, I'm straight. Literally. And that's how you stay straight. Not doing weird shit. You never know. You might like it. No, I ain't gonna like it because I ain't gonna do it. No, you never know. You might like jumping in a damn volcano, but you gonna try it? Shit, I'm straight.
Yeah, I don't know what they doing, but they need to stop all this.
For the what? I'm telling you, man. They said for the what? Hey, I gotta go back.
I think there's plenty of dudes that like butt stuff that I just don't see it. With the girl. With the girl.
Man, look. They doing it with a girl. What's gonna happen when she ain't around? I bet you them same dudes enjoy going to jail too. I'm straight.
Probably. I don't know. Not
That
my
shit
man,
weird.
but I knew a girl that told me stuff that I was like, what? I never even heard of
Man,
that. And I was like, uh-uh.
my ex-wife, when I was dating her, she was like, she was a freak. She liked all this weird shit. And she was like, uh, she was doing her thing and went a little too low. And I'm like, I grabbed, like, what the fuck is you doing? Oh, my ex, well, I ain't him. I'm not
I'm
he.
telling you.
Like, nah, don't do that. Well, he used to let me do this and do what? You did what with what? You put a what? That don't go there. Nah, hell no. Well, you need to go call him because that ain't happening over here. You fuck around and get your damn memory put on the wall, fucking around with me. You try to violate me like that, I'm telling you, I'm gonna feel like my life threatened, and I'm gonna act accordingly. I'm gonna knock your goddamn noodles out. You got me fucked up.
No, this girl was
I ain't
telling me
from.
she's putting her mouth there. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not sharing no drink with you, no chapstick.
You can't hit the
Mm-mm.
blunt. Mm-mm.
Nothing. Nope.
Yeah. Like even like women have told me that they did that, and I'll be looking like I'm looking at them like, and you did that, like men, like I'm a man and I'm clean. I take like 2, sometimes 3 showers a day, right? I don't even like my wife touching my feet because I'm a man. I move around, I sweat, and it's like nah,
Nope.
man, hell no, don't put your mouth there. I don't even let my wife take out the garbage. What I'm gonna let me be quiet.
You know what? That's the cue. That's the cue. Let's get out of here.
Nah, she was a real ride or die. That was a real ride or die. I guess I'm not. Mm-mm.
The real ride or die. She was real stupid. She had C diff on her tongue. That's what she
Real
was.
loca.
I
She
bet you her
really
breath
loca.
smell like ass too.
Ella loca.
She got her advice from Cardi B.
Oh no. Wasn't
See,
Cardi
that's
B
so.
putting Visine in people drinks and shit? Is that who said that?
Did she date rape
I don't
people?
know.
Yes, that was true. She
With
said it.
Visine?
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know if Visine. She date
Yeah,
rape people. I
Visine will
know
knock
that.
you out. Yeah,
Really?
Visine. Oh, YouTube, I ain't say that. But yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
my
heard it can
bad.
make you sick. It can make you really sick.
Hey, that's what ARD. What was that song? Y'all remember that song back in the day? I forgot who sang it. It was like smoke by myself, drink by myself, by my goddamn self, for real. By my goddamn self, for
I
real.
can't remember
Yeah.
that song. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember who sung it.
I gotta see now, man, because that's how that's my anthem. 'Cause you don't know where people be putting their little nasty mouths at.
I don't even do none of that stuff, so I don't know. I'm weird.
ARD. You don't judge, but let them roll their own, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't judge, just don't tell me about the shit, and then I won't laugh about it because I got the right to laugh. If you tell me, I got the right to laugh, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna laugh at you.
Am
I
I
worked in the
judging if I
medical
think it's
field.
funny?
If you who?
Am I judging if I think it's funny?
Nah, it's just funny.
All
It's
right,
just
but then we gonna laugh.
yeah,
You judging me?
exactly.
I ain't said one word. I'm just laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's funny.
See, at that point, see, I couldn't see. Can't nobody tell me shit like that. I start singing Outcast. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. See, your breath smell like boo ooh ooh ooh, cause your tongue was in that boo ooh. See, I do weird shit like that. Like people can't tell me nothing embarrassing. Don't tell me no shit like that. I'm gonna laugh at you.
Hey, that's what float they boat. Go ahead. They ain't for everybody to know anyway. That's supposed to be that's supposed to be going to the grave with you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be like, why do people be saying that?
I don't
They
know.
want to know if you do it too.
Because they know they fucked up, and they trying to see who fucked up with them.
And on that note, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Yeah,
We out
yeah,
here.
we out of here.
Yeah, we might. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I ain't paying StreamYard. They want too much. Fuck them. We'll talk about your payment. We couldn't process your payment. Oh, I know. Cause I took the card off. Fuck. Fuck you texting me for. I was about to email that lady. They emailed me. Talk about we can't process your payment. Like, duh, I took the card off file. That's why he couldn't process it. I ain't about to pay no $50 for this shit because you got black mode now. I could just go to OBS and be in black mode all the time. Got me bet. But yeah, let me get off here. They done left me because they know I'm rambling now. But what up, though?
Yee. How you living, fam?
Oh shit, chilling, man.
I know we catching it at the end. Everybody still here, right?
Nah, we dip. We about to get off here.
Yes, sir. Look, that personal party is a real thing. You hear me? Never judge nobody. Keep it solid though.
Yeah, that's what I be telling people. Like shit, they don't need to tell me all day. I ain't telling nobody about what me and my wife do because I don't want to hear about what nobody else do. I'm straight.
Hey man, we ain't even interested that far. You dig?
Right. I'm straight.
To the top though. Yeah. Let's definitely sync, man. I want to see what we got a few more weeks for the end of the year, but top of 2025 should be solid. Yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting with everybody. Make sure we back and see how we can support even more.
Oh, for sure. I know. I wanna. Is maybe when my wife got some time off. I wanted to. I seen you and Odom was over there. You know, he do that. Get it off your chest. Y'all go check out Odom Homestead. You know, he be having some good shows over there. But yeah, I want to go over there and have a conversation with that brother. I seen the other day when you was up there, y'all was having a good conversation.
Oh
Like some grown people shit. I like that.
Mr. Odom, you dig? That's my brother for real. You know.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah.
I be in the bushes watching
we
him.
keep it. I mean, Odom has always been somebody. He just keep it funky with you. You know. That's why I truly got love and respect for him. And that's why I gravitate to him. I always will support him to any day. That's my brother. That's my guy. And he'll keep it real because he really put them hands in the dirt for real. He really put them seeds in the dirt. He really grow that. And he'll show you how to make a little, make a lot out of little ASAP. It's a few of us I can show you that in this community. It's a dense I would say, population right now of people that can really show you with their own physical hands and ability. And I love that, man. Ain't no pause in that because I ain't got no pause in my body. You dig? It's just real, organic, authentic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna definitely have to link up with bro. I'm building. I already built it. I built it last year. I had to section a part of my backyard off, but I had to do a raised garden because I have rabbits and shit be running through there. So I had to,
man,
I had to
that ain't
do
nothing but some new. You did? Have you ever had a rabbit before?
Yeah. I used to have rabbits. My wife had
I'm
rabbits.
telling
I
my
had
age,
rabbits.
we used to shoot rabbits with pellet guns, man. They had that
I used to
rabbit
raise
suit,
them.
you know.
I used to raise them.
That was wild rabbits, right? Peter, don't come after me.
Well, let me get my butt
Shooting
off
with
here,
the
bro.
pellet gun.
What you doing this weekend? To try to get some of the fellas together and have a conversation.
Oh, that would be dope. I'll be
Yeah.
around. Actually, I should be around for quite a while. If I ain't gotta get requested to travel, I'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to do that. Get some. I'm trying to get some other people from another sector. I'm trying to link up with these two ladies, Miss Yo Thoughts and Miss Akimi. I want to talk about bridging the gap between the older generation and newer generation, and they say they elders and they really wise.
I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Like me and my mentorship and all that. I can't even call myself a mentor anymore because Man, honestly, I learned so much from how fast the younger generation is moving. Like I'm just connected with them. Like they teaching me, even though I'm giving them wisdom. It's a difference because they teaching me how to be relevant. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it was that fast moving. Like, man, they consume so much. I thought we consume so much as adults. Man, they consume so much and process it so fast. Like, there's no computer that can really compute what they doing. There is no AE that can like compute what they doing. Like, they really on that. Especially when you got them activated, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I would love to be a part of that. Especially being a condo. And like I said, I can't even call myself a mentor no more. I learned so much from, my younger OGs, I guess, that is real life. It's real.
And they in the present, and they the future. So they shaping and they
And that's
molding
what
it
you
now.
expect from them, right? That's what you should expect, at least.
I mean, even like today, man, it was like, man, my mom and dad humbled my heart when they told me they look up to me. I'm like, these people I looked up to my whole life,
Yo, when
you
my
know?
parents told me that, I was like, damn, all right. I'm still calling y'all for advice.
Right.
Like, but at the same time, I understand though.
Yeah, I
I
understood
overstand.
though.
I don't
So
understand. I overstand. Like, all right,
yeah.
I got it. This is what you did it for. That's what you made them sacrifices for. I get it now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We'll be on here rapping all night. Let me get my butt off here to take this boy.
Yes,
He gotta
sir.
go to the doctor's tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all be well.
But yeah, we definitely gonna link up, bro. And I'm
Hey,
gonna
you already know.
go
I'm
rap
right here
with.
for you, man.
Oh, for sure. I want to go link up with Odin too. Yeah, he seemed like cool Pete.
Man. Oh, it's cool. All day. 2 times on Sunday. He good, man. He good money. That's my brother.
Good night, Commander. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate everything you do. Appreciate you, sis.
Yes. Commando. She don't even got a YouTube yet.
When she ready, man. She over here honing her skills. She got this. Anytime she need to talk, she got a platform. Until she
Fair,
start her own, she already know what it is.
fair.
She
Yeah.
honing her skills, breaking her ice over here. And when she hit the ground, she gonna hit the ground running. We
I
gonna be
already
right
know.
there celebrating everything with her because she gonna do it big. She gonna
No,
do
that's
it
a
big.
fact though. Yeah.
Because I can already tell the things like she passionate about. She really go at it, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to support her because that's all she been doing since I know her, supporting me. So you know,
Nice. Hey, before you drop, especially in holiday season, right? It's a season of supporting, right?
hmm
Man, I think that isn't it a time that we do a full recap and make sure, we understand what we did this year, but also give love to the people that gave all the love to us. Like big them up. Is that not the season right now?
well, like even in my native practice, we don't call what people call Thanksgiving Thanksgiving.
Nah, not at all. We call it
To
Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever,
no, like
because we do
so
that shit year round. You
no,
don't
what
need Mother's Day to say, "Hey, mom, I'm just calling you." You
no,
don't need
what,
Father's Day to say, "Hey, what's up?" Nah.
no, but what we call it is Kanuka, which means to reflect.
The season of
You know,
reflection.
yeah. So we
Yeah,
reflect during the harvest season. So even teaching my kids this.
yeah,
Um,
that's dope.
so
You
that's what
said Kaluha? Oh,
ka is. It's not like ka with a like ka. Is like a ka. Like I can't. Is a ka kanuka. So it's like
Kanuha.
a.
Uh-huh.
It's like from the back of your throat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh,
It reminded me like when I was in South Africa, there's a word T, right? From the
mm,
Click tribe. T. And you got to say the right? You gotta know. And it's one of those things. It's a silent. You can't even spell it, but you
Yeah,
pronounce it. Yeah.
it's it's like come from the back of your throat. The ka, no, the
And
ha
pause on that
comes from
too.
the diaphragm.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So it's
yeah, we don't
kanuka.
deal in the pause though. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like partial from your throat, and then a lot of Blackfoot comes from the diaphragm. But
Mm,
it's certain words that come from the throat,
yeah. Facts. Right. Yeah.
but
Facts.
majority of it comes from the diaphragm. But yeah,
Yeah.
but that means to reflect, and that's basically what you do,
And
because
that's
that's
what
what
you
the
do. You
harvest
reflect
is.
when you harvest. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you reflect on what you harvest and how did you even get to where
Good,
you
bad,
are.
or even, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Reflect on what you harvested.
yeah.
Yeah.
You reflected on what you
Because every
harvested.
harvest, you don't make a gross, right? You know, you don't make a net every time or gross, every time you harvest. But you're appreciative just be able to harvest, right?
Yeah,
Because
something.
it gives you a blessing.
And then you look at what you harvest and you understand how you got it. Like you said,
Exactly.
whether it's
That's
good
a
or
fact.
bad.
Yeah.
So even if it's bad, you reflect on how
You can't
you
even call it
harvest a
bad
bad
because you
crop.
harvest, regardless if it was fruitful or as fruitful or not as fruitful compared to something else, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can never compare any harvest to another like harvest. Everybody go through their own season. Everybody got their own soil, you know. And yeah, I totally appreciate that. I respect that all the way, you know. And that's what something that I believe in, you know, cold heartedly. It's when your parents raise you, right? They plant seeds of good seeds. Some seeds sometimes go into the cement. Some seeds go into soil, but it doesn't mean that they can't bloom, right? They bloom at their own time and season. The same seed that you planted in the cement and it happened to blow into the cement, don't mean that it's gonna not be fruitful. It might take longer than what you planted in the soil, but that doesn't mean that they actually going to be able to bloom and prosper and then eventually, come together. And that's what you really do when you plant seeds, and that's just a metaphor of life.
Right. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, everybody got their journey. You don't compare nothing to nobody.
No, that's just a distraction taking me off of mine. If I even look
Yeah.
any other way, so yeah, I just focus. I know that
Have
sounds
you
so
compared
center, but
yourself to anybody for real? I mean, you gotta like compare yourself to make sure you level up, right? I'm not gonna be ignorant to that fact because I do it, right? I'm like, man, if I'm doing this and they like it like that, how about I take it a whole nother notch? Like, let me get in an uncomfortable room around uncomfortable people, like people that's like, I call it bigger than me right now, what I'm trying to do. Not necessarily bigger than me in spirit, but bigger as far as the physical things, right? And let me go over there and learn some, right? But you never make yourself uncomfortable, right? You always put yourself in those rooms and those opportunities, if you will. And that's just going back to the point, like to the seed always will grow. It always will seek sunlight, right? True knowledge will always be something that will help you grow. Yeah. Now I'm getting too philosophical with you. But it's love. It's love, brother. Yeah. And since I got the flow right now, all y'all go subscribe. Go subscribe to the word if you haven't. Go subscribe to Bust Down. You did. Man, everybody's in here too. That was earlier trolling. Go subscribe to that. Yeah. That's how you produce more. Yeah. It's to the top, y'all. It's to the top.
hey, my bad, bro. I heard my daughter wake up. I had to run up. Let me end it. I
Oh,
got to
no
end it on
worries.
my
No
phone.
worries.
I got to end it on my phone. I'm in the room. She's not letting me move.
You
I heard
know,
her crying. Like, hold on, she at the door. I picked her up. It's rare. But I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna just end this, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man.
hey, love, man. To the top.
For sure.
Bless it.